Welcome to another evening of Adventures of the Fist. So last time they had killed a Hydra, killed a baby Hydra, ran away from a Hydra. It was quite Hydra heavy, and then they made it over to the cove where the Tarks had set up base. They smashed all the outer defensive, killing quite a few sniper bros and some other guys. Tentacles doing work. There was a few explosions, watchtowers got damaged, there was a few people got quite injured, and then as we left it, as a mysterious hooded figure came out of the cave, and that's where we left it last time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a mysterious hooded green character who's just wandered out of the caves.
Oh, it's nice of him to wait and let us all, have time to rest up and heal and shit. Yeah, that was nice.
Well, when he's just heard you smash all his friends, he's not going to let you rest, is he? He's just heard bombs and shit going on.
I heard he was a heavy sleeper and he has really bad tinnitus, so where's sleeping?
I don't know if you've been listening, hearing this up, but it's definitely wrong.
Been feeding us false information.
It's what I interpreted from the picture that I was given.
So as the guy comes out of the cave, you can see he's dressed head to toe in green. He's got almost like a ghillie suit on him. He's covered in many leaves. He's got a very large longbow slung over one of his shoulders. The string seems to have cast a light of its own, making weird shadows on his face in his voluminous hood. On his ornate belt, you can see two blades dangling at his sides within easy grasp. As the man moves, you can't hear any sound coming from his footsteps. He doesn't leave any marks in the sand as he's walking. It's hard to judge his age or features due to his attire covering most of his features. The man stops and his head turns, taking in the party, the people who had been wrecking his shit up. He seems to be able to easily weigh up the expertise of a man just by looking at them. As his gaze passes over WondersLong, he stops and looks for a little second, almost like his demeanour faltering a little. He then opens his mouth and says, looks like some little mouse has crawled into my land. I shall have to find some new henchmen. Well, you get what you pay for, I suppose. Come, little mice, into my lair. We can discuss things like civilized people we are. He looks over at WondersLong once again. Do I know you? I don't usually forget a face. There is just something very familiar about that sixth finger you have, little mouse. As he says that, he turns with a flourish and starts walking back to the cave.
Hey guys, so this guy
Like his
recognizes
accent.
me.
We should,
Definitely distinctive accent, that.
Is there someone? Do we recognise that guy? Wonders, is this the guy that we're looking for?
Yeah, if I'm honest, I've been pretty cagey on our history as what's brought me into you guys. So cut a long story short, as I was walking in, cut a long story short, I think some guys, you guys are affiliated to my mum's death, and that's kind of what set me on this journey. So maybe he recognises me from birth. So I'm not gonna lie, it could get ugly, but I know you guys have got my back regardless of whatever rolls down. So
Basically, you're saying let's go fuck this guy up, right?
I think so.
Well,
I think so.
I'm happy for you to lead on this. It seems like it's or predicament, so I'm happy for you to call the shots.
Before we go in anywhere, I could do with maybe feeling a little bit better.
Of course, where are you?
I can lay my hands upon you.
I think
Healing.
we should get into. Should we have a short rest? Should we have a little short rest? Recover? It's not.
Well, he's just invited you into parlay.
Yeah. I think we should just go in.
Yeah.
Fucking says your fucking anus isn't hanging out.
No, it's not, you're right. That's fine.
I've got 2 spells, so I could heal us in, and then because I don't think
Don't use your spells. Has anyone got any?
I've got the lay on hands. I can give you 85 points. That leaves me with 10 health points that I can dish out later.
I mean,
I'll lay
anything
my
like
hands
that,
upon you for 25.
Thank you,
I'll give you
Cancer.
10. I'll give you. Oh, sorry, I'll give you 20. I'll give Mastiff 10. With 5
Massive,
points.
have you still got a little collection of potions?
I've given you
I
HP.
have
I think I've got a couple.
4 normal health potions and 3 greater health potions.
Well, I think you should definitely try and get as close to full health as you can
Okay,
before we go into this Cave of Wonders.
I'm going to take.
Okay, well,
I'm never
Mastiff.
going to use normal health potion. Actually, I want to say the health potions are like reviving people. What's a
Guys,
great health potion, Mr. Mo?
I'm not sure you heard it. I said the Cave of Wonders, guys.
A greater one is 4d4
Got it.
plus 4, a normal's 2d4 plus 2.
Did you say 3d4? Yeah?
4d4 plus 4 for a greater.
Okay, so this roll is for my a greater healing potion. So 4d4. That's never bad.
That's not
Oh
good.
dear.
Plus, you get plus
Oh,
4, so that's 11.
Did I?
So I've given you 20 Gamolf, and I've given you 10 Mastiff.
Okay, plus 10 on. Has that been added to me yet? I should do it now.
I haven't
No.
added it to you, so.
Okay, there we go. I'm going to take a normal
Still,
healing potion,
My mouse on it.
which was 2d4, was it?
Yep, 2d4 plus 2.
So that's 7, 8, that's 9.
I did the same as a greater,
Yep.
No.
nearly, without the plus.
That's 9. Wow, that's pretty good for me then. And I need to take one of each of these potions off. So that leaves me with 3 normal ones and 2 greater.
Did I have one of the normal ones? You big meaty git.
Yep, I'll remove one of them from my pocket. You get a normal health potion.
Thank you.
At this point, while you're healing up, you hear a voice from in the cave. I guess you don't want to parley then. In that case, say hello to my little friends.
What a cunt.
And at that, you can see some figures emerging down the cave, almost
Fucking
upon you.
Can we see? Can we see them? Those with us with the dark vision.
Can we shout out and be like,
It's light. You can see them. They're approaching you. It's time to roll for initiative.
Can I rage as I see him coming?
As
I got time to.
soon as you didn't really get much warning, I'd say no this time.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good roll, Strat.
What I'm going to put it there.
For some reason, my automatic roller isn't working.
Wait, I read mine. Why did it roll?
I don't know, but by some power of magic, you got -1, which means you go backwards.
Yes, my
There's
dex
the
is
zombie.
-2.
Yeah, so you're definitely going backwards.
oh god, you guys have decimals.
Is it?
Yeah, for some reason
God.
my mod does decibels. I don't know why.
No, hold on. Also, that's my skeleton. That's not me. I pressed the wrong initiative.
oh my. I'll remove your zombie then, and you just roll it for
Yeah,
you.
just look at my dex is 1. My strength is -1. I've not got any -2s.
Yeah. Must have had your
Come on.
zombie selected.
I mean, that's not a bit better.
Yeah!
Yeah, totally worth it.
God
Oh man,
damn
we
it.
should have just gone in the cave. Look at all these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but if we went in the cave, they'd be there. Waiting
He
for
offered
us.
us parlay. Parlay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
don't know.
parlay, but
We've
you know
all seen-
Didn't give us
Parlay.
fucking very long. We just had the shit kicked out of us, and he comes out and like, fucking come and have a chat, lads. Yeah,
I don't think it's
fucking
in his best
don't mind about all
interest
the
to let us
fucking
get.
axe wounds and shit.
I don't think he cares about us getting healed up though.
Yeah.
No.
He wanted us to be in his fucking kill box.
He did.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. Okay, which brings us to Gamolf.
I'm going to cast Hunter Mark.
We need to lock down that entrance so they fucking can't just constantly keep coming out.
Good idea.
So,
Bonfire.
Hunter Hunter's mark on the guy who's orange, who I'm guessing is next. And then I am going to shoot him with the crossbow.
Well, the guy who's next is round the corner. I don't think you'll be able to see him.
Okay.
I don't know if the marks have messed up, but yeah, I don't know if you can see my ping. That's the guy who's next.
Yeah, I can see the green guy. I think it's where I'm standing though. I can see him.
Yeah, cool. Okay, I mean, that didn't work.
No.
Did you try and warn it to a curved shot? It didn't work.
It definitely didn't work. Regardless, it definitely failed. Yeah, the bolt just strikes off the wall, ricocheting down the cave and landing harmlessly, doing
Cool.
jack shit.
Yeah, but that guy is Hunter's marked, who's got an orange loop, even if he's not next.
I don't. The orange loop's on you on my screen. But I'll put it on here.
Interesting.
There we go.
Yeah, him.
Okay, and so I'm guessing with your second attack you're going to be reloading the old crossbow, ready for next turn.
Got it.
Which brings us to this guy. Come charging down out the cave. Sadly, it's costing all their movement to get out of this darn cave.
Oh no!
I know, right? This guy is going to try and run down here and jump over this tiny little bit of rock. Oh dearie me, he falls hard.
His poor teeth.
He's like stuck in the tiny little crevasse. It was like 2 feet tall and he fucking failed like an idiot.
But
This guy just has enough movement to get round. And he's going to try to take a swing at Zavorax, which just harmlessly bounces off the armor doing jack shit. And there's 2 WondersLong.
I wonder if we should have gone in earlier, but it's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to hit up these angels. Hopefully these guys will be back.
We're not here for peace, Wonders. We're here to restore your family's honor.
It's fine.
Nice.
These angels. Well,
Okay. Save. So 3 of them passed, 2 of them failed. So the angels have killed 2 of them. The blue pitch, the guy who's upside down in the crevasse is dead, and so is that guy.
damn.
they're weak guys.
Thanks.
We can see those rolls, Mo. The wisdom saving throws.
We can always see them.
You can always see them because it's the group it's the group roll. You can see the other ones as well, which was I don't know why. I don't care. It'll be fine. This guy is going to come charging in. He's going to have to do his angel save like a noob, running into some weird angel things. He fails, so he gets mauled by the angels and goes bloop.
Angel mosh pit.
Just runs in, just gets cut down by an angel straight away. Brutal.
Have you? Yes, Mastiff. I will fix it shortly. I don't have my level 4 spell anymore, do I? You've used it.
I have used your tentacle Jeff.
Okay.
But yeah, that did work.
It was super effective though.
It locked like
Yeah.
One of the guys ended up in a fucking pixelated porno. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, he couldn't get out. It murdered him, and he was one of the tougher ones out of the lot as well.
Oh no.
My best plans.
But I think Wonders has it pretty locked down at the moment with the area of effect.
Yeah. So do I just?
What you want?
I know. I can see pretty far into the cave.
It looks pretty deep.
But for fireball,
Well, I could, yeah, but they're already just going to die from their effects anyway. Maybe. Are they? I could do a fireball. I've got 2 level 3 spells. 20 good spells.
Hold on to them. Why don't you use one of your cantrips?
I'm just thinking. Oh, I can't move. I can't move that to where exactly I want it, Mo.
It's probably getting stuck on an invisible wall. You're trying to get the most possible.
Yeah.
You could probably get them. Yeah.
That'll hit Wonders as well.
Yeah, I'm moving it. Chill. There, you can get all 5. Well, you can get 5 of them, not all of them, but you can get 5.
See 4, Mo.
You what?
I can only see 4.
No, they'll hit 5.
Okay. I will do fireball.
On fire.
At level
Fireball.
3.
Fuck.
You extend your hand. You can see a point now you want to throw it. You throw out the fireball like a weird curveball, like some kind of American pitcher. Swings round, strikes the exact point you're wanting, exploding in a hellish firestorm. Absolutely decimating everyone that it hits, which is all 5 of them. They all go bloop, 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 bloop.
Nice.
And I get all my health back.
You sure do, which you were already full, but you sure do.
I wasn't full, I was at 39. I did
you're not full.
And this zombie, which I'm going to move.
Do you want to make sure you do the path?
Oh yeah.
Because he's only got he only has 20 movement, doesn't he? And to get there, he'd have to run right through the fire. If he wants to run through the fire, that's fine by me.
To not want to run through the fire. Speed 30 feet.
Oh, that's alright, then he can go around.
Yeah, you can go around. So he's going to go around there and do a slam.
It just gets deflected off the armour. Zombie fist just not quite getting through.
Okay. That's it.
Which brings us to a Mastiff.
So the big fireball thing's not left like an area of effect thing, has it, in front of me? Like
no, it only like there's little bits of flame still clinging to like corpses and bits of rope that were lying around, but it doesn't like create a massive inferno that's gonna fuck you up for walking into it.
It does ignite flammable objects in the area.
Yeah, I'm going to.
There's not a lot of flammable stuff.
Sand and rock.
I'm going to enter a classic rage. Just
Classic.
Like a vanilla rage.
Is that your last rage?
I get 3.
Yeah, and it's your last. No, it's per rest, not per
3.
turn. So that is your last rage.
Sorry, 3 rage per.
So if you do a vanilla now, you won't be able to frenzy. Unless you can squeeze in a short rest somewhere.
I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze enough.
Depends how many guys the asshole's got in his cave to keep throwing at you.
Well, this is the problem.
But can I undo my rage to date? Save it for later?
Yeah.
No.
I shall allow it. But yeah, just remember just to keep an eye on your class resources and how many uses and whatnot.
Okay, if I've only got 1 rage left, then I'm going to save it until it's kicking off. And instead, I'm just going to go behind this guy here, closer, and I'm going to twat him with the. Wait, where's? Oh, he's called Samson now.
Yeah, well, you were bitching last week, so I changed its name. That's you bring Samson down, slicing deep into the hobgoblin's chest. And the axe keeps going, bisects him and covers you in hobgoblin blood, and he goes, bloop.
And I'm just gonna start to the side of the entrance in case like an Indiana Jones style boulder comes rolling out of it or something.
Okay.
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
As far as you can see into the cave, it like makes a left-hand turn, and you can't see anyone else approaching.
I'm gonna start heading into the cave.
Uh,
Invited us in. Let's get in here.
can you move?
30. Oh, sorry, I didn't have my. Yeah. I'm gonna move 30 feet to about there.
Okay, Master, if you can roll a d4, please. You've
That'd
just
be a good
been
D4.
chatted.
I'll fucking punch you in the dick.
A 3. You've just been healed for 7 hit points.
Oh, because I get a little bit of. Do I get some temporary hit points off
Yeah,
of that?
anything spills over on that one. Normally it wouldn't, but
Thank you kindly, Chad.
good old kinetic. What are you doing?
Stephen, eh? I remember this.
I was using my dash action.
Yep.
I'm gonna get to about there.
Okay.
See some more hobgoblins over here.
Sure
How many can you
can.
see?
These little bitches. With them.
They're
Beasts.
going to react. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the end of your turn.
Actually, yeah, no, sorry, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
You've used your. Oh, no,
Yeah.
you've still got a bonus if you want to bonus things.
Nah, I'll save that, thanks.
Okay. Hey, Ice Ruin, thanks a lot for the sub. Cheers, buddy. Okay, so this guy is going to. He's just going to move a little bit up. And he's going to wang a javelin at Vorax, which misses. Then going to deploy his second javelin, which is a 21, which hit. The javelin just slices you across the forearm, doing 9 points of damage. Which brings us to Gamel.
So I can't see shit. Okay, I'm gonna go in. So that's my 30. Nope, still can't see nothing, so I'm going to move my other 30, so I've got no bonuses, to about there. And my bonus, I'm going to get Wolfie to do 50 to about there.
Well, as our discussion last week, I'm going to let you do a 30 move on Wolfie for free. You still have your bonus action.
Ooh.
So otherwise,
nice.
like you say, it just gets left behind and it kind of makes it a bit defunct being a Beastmaster if your beast's like nowhere near.
Yeah, I have to follow him the whole time.
You're a sneaky beastmaster.
Okay, and then with my bonus, no, it's not been doing shit. Okay, my bonus action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okie dokie.
I'll add it, man, so you don't have to.
Oh, okay. I believe that's your turn then.
That's me done.
Okay. You can see a faint rustling of green in the corner, followed by 2 arrows that come streaking out towards your face.
Towards whose face?
Towards your face.
Oh, son of a...
And
bitch.
the reason I'm laughing is that they're both critical hits.
Oh dear.
Ah,
Oh man.
It's going to really
Check the stream!
hurt.
Check the stream!
oh wait, the acid ones. Green arrows. Oh, is it from what's his face? Hood.
This is from the
Jesus
hood.
Fuck.
The stream is correct.
This is.
My anus is bleeding.
I only moved just the amount of
Yeah.
distance to be behind the
Oh
rock.
shit! Is this an auto death?
It's not an auto death, no, but the arrows do
Okay.
strike, one in the throat and one in the chest, knocking him unconscious on the floor and pushing him up against the wall with the impact.
Jesus.
How do I healing on you?
You don't want to mess with the hood.
Really not.
Which brings us to this guy, who's gonna just have enough movement to make it there, and attack with these great swords, which are both hits. It's 13 points of damage. Which brings us to Wonders.
Alright, simple. Stiff is full, as is full.
Down. I think I'm off. Better get it quick before I get to him.
Yeah, I'll get him.
It's alright, Wolfie's still awake. I
Yeah.
don't think he'd be too pleased if you start popping my fucking eyes out.
He won't have it.
I've regged there. I'll come in seeing that Gamolf is down. That's my main focus. Is he going to be able to string? So then I cast spiritual healing for level just a level. I'll do a level 3. Level 2.
Okay, so that's for 15 points of healing, and you also heal yourself for 3 points. When you heal others, you also heal yourself.
Then I'm going to play it safe and do a cantrip.
Well, that's your action, is the heal. So
Yeah,
you've only
of course.
you've got a bonus
Yeah.
action, so you can cast healing word
Spiritual.
if you've got that, or your spiritual weapon. That's about all you've got for your bonus.
Yeah, no, I'll hold on to my spells. I've only got one of each left. It seems like it's going to get nasty.
That brings us to Strez.
Cool. Well, I don't really do much. That's jack shit. So I'm going to tell my zombie to move there with 30. And I'm going to move. Actually, I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm on the left side of the cave. Zombies on the right.
Okay.
Captain Zombie to you.
He will have. He can use his action as a dash if you want to get him a bit closer. It's up to you.
Yeah. Well, his action could be dash in front of my face. There. There you go. That's it.
Okay. That guy's going to come round here. You hear a strange guttural chanting coming from the cave, and the hobgoblin you can see seems to visibly bolster. Which brings us to a mastiff.
Doesn't sound good.
I can move 40, can't I, without...
Yeah, you can move 40 and still do a thing.
I can get to, like, here. Is that where it was? Is that right?
Yeah. I've also done you an actual javelin macro as well instead of your lightning one.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna yeet two javelins at this guy I can see.
So, just to clarify, by yeet you mean not your lightning, because that's your command word for your lightning javelin.
Yeah. No, I'm going to throw with great vigor 2 javelins.
Okay, yeah. I thought Zvorax was going to get it in him then. Yeah, both of them javelins sink deep, one into the thigh, one into the upper shoulder.
So I take the rage off. I must have rage still ticked for some reason.
For 15 points of damage. He's looking a bit rough, that guy. He's got blood pouring out of him. You can hear heavy footsteps coming down the cave as you can see another hobgoblin appearing, ready for doing some shenanigans. That brings us to Zvorax.
Okay, I'm gonna use my glaive against the guy closest to me.
Okie dokie.
Swing at him.
That's a hit. We bring the glaive down, causing a nice, good gash across his torso to appear. 15 points of damage.
What?
Is he looking?
He's looking pretty ballsed. He's not got much left to him.
I'll glaive him again then.
Okay then.
But try.
This time he just, even though he's wearing heavy armor, he does seem to just manage to sidestep the attack, getting out of the way as the glaive just hits nothing and clangs against the floor.
And with my bonus action, cast Field of Faith on myself.
So that gives you 2 armor class. It's
Two.
Concentration spell, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I need to remember that because when you get hit, you need to do a save.
A Constitution save, isn't it?
Yeah, it's either 10 or if the damage they've done is more, then that increases their DC by quite a bit. This guy's going to move up just a wee bit and going to hoof some javelins at Zavorax. Which both, hang on, he's been bolstered.
No one know what bolstered is.
You do not. Nah, even though he's bolstered, nothing happens. That brings us to Gamulf. Currently lying down on the job.
I am going to
No.
become erect. And then, so how much does that use? 10 feet or
Takes
15?
half of your movement, so if you can move 30, it's 15 it takes.
Fine. So then I'll move. I'll move 15 to about there.
Yep.
Can I see the hood now? I can't on the map, but can I see him like line of sight? The green, going green.
No, you're definitely line of sight. No one was before, so I will add a torch onto him. Can you see him now?
Yep. Just doing some.
I
little measure.
wasn't illuminating him before because there was nobody visible.
Will nay bother, and then I am going to get Wolfie to move kind of up here with me, and then I will can't throw things at him. I'm going to freezing boom this guy.
Okie dokie. That's a hit. The bolt sinks deep, discharging its ice lightning. 14 points of damage. He's looking pretty rough.
Yeah, I can't do anything bonusy, so I'm going to Wolf use all of his 25 feet from where he was to go and stand with this guy and have a bite at this
guy.
hobgoblin.
Nice. Yeah, he manages to find a nice gap between the armour, biting down hard on him, like the back of his knee towards the upper thigh. As he sinks his teeth deep, he rags him around, knocking him off the floor, and it seems to have hit some major kind of artery or vein as there's just crimson flying everywhere. He falls over, looks rather pale, and goes bloop.
Cool. And then my second action, instead of reloading, I'm putting it away to get out the longbow.
Okie dokie. That will be a turn to switch the old weapons around.
Yeah, so that my other action this turn, instead of reloading, I'm putting that away to get out.
Yeah, so yeah, next turn you'll have your longbow out and you can do 2 shots, yep. No
You can have a longbow off.
You got your hunter's mark? I'm not sure how that works.
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Ooh.
I need to be a bit closer to the green dude.
Which brings us to the hood himself. He's going to fire his first shot at Gamulf and his second one at Zavorax, because why ever not?
Please miss, please miss, please miss.
Both shots land. He's an expert marksman.
Of course he is.
Doing 19 points of damage to Gamulf.
Oh, goodbye, friends.
Knocking him once again unconscious and prone in the corner. And doing 15 points of damage to Zavorax.
Need to roll Constitution. Need to roll a Constitution then.
Yes, you will, because you just got hit.
On.
Yeah, you passed. You've still got your spell working.
Move.
You needed 15, so yeah, still got your fancy armor going. So Wonders.
Well, it's doing anything.
Well, it would, but the hood's awesome.
We'll see how awesome he is.
No, he's
Fuck
awesome.
him in the skull.
Oh wow, that was aggressive.
I move up and just not a coward move. It's more of a strategic move. Getting just behind the edge of this wall. I'm not in line of sight from the arrows I've seen hitting Gamel. Then cast Earth Healing. Where am I? Do that one also at level 3.
It's not looking good for the fist so far.
Definitely not. Sucks. And no bonus action.
Okay, is that you done then, buddy?
Me done. Got 2 more spells left, guys.
Appreciate that.
Brings us to a Strasna.
I move this zombie 30 feet up there. Move myself 30 feet there. See what's going on. Spell spook. Acid arrow. See, hold on, let me just double check. Ball. Far away.
Has he ruined your master plan by being slightly out of range?
Well, it's just, yeah, I was just doing a different thing. I didn't know where he was because I couldn't see him, so I didn't know how far away he was.
He's way in the back. He's planted, just doing artillery shots.
I've got some spells at 120, but that's not none of the ones. So I'm going to go with a chromatic orb for this one. That's
But which one? I didn't see a ping.
the ping, the top one. Why didn't? Oh,
That
I was
one?
in the wrong.
Yeah, that's
Fire.
definitely a hit. Fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay, the chromatic streaks fast and hard, striking him in the face, doing 17 points of damage. He reels back in anger. Most of his face has been burnt off. You can just see his skull beneath his face is just hanging on to dear life.
And then that'll be it.
Okay. Guy's gonna just advance a little bit. And he's gonna wang his javelin at Zavorax. Which just harmlessly bounces off the armor, doing absolutely jack. brings us to the mighty mastiff.
Gonna frenzy rage.
Oh,
use it my last
he's dropping the hammer. He's dropping it.
Because the exhaustion effect takes place once the rage expires, doesn't it?
It does.
So,
You've already got 1 level though.
yeah. So I'm on disadvantage on saving things.
On
Next one is
ability
movement.
checks.
Ability.
Yeah, the next one screws you over.
Okay, so I want to move to like standing, like slightly off.
I feel a yeet coming on.
Yeah, so move to here. I'll make sure that like there. So it's always difficult to work out. Can I?
I can't remember if last turn you yeeted or like last game you yeeted or not.
No, I was going
remember.
to, but you said the thing was too high.
Oh yes, that was it. Yeah, I remember there was some form of yeet. You can yeet that far, however, it will be at disadvantage to hit him, but it will get the 3 hobgoblins in the row.
Okay, and can Mastiff eyeball it and make sure he's not going to hit Wolfie, like because where he is, Wolfie in the is he all right?
Yeah, he should just be all right.
Okay.
He's a good boy. He's got used to your
right.
he's got used to your yeeting bullshit now, so he should be able to get out of the way.
Not going to go chasing after it, is he?
You never know.
So I'm aiming at the douchebag at the back, the green, the hood,
The hood.
and I'm gonna.
Gimp.
Did I use my action surge last time? I can't remember. I know I used the fork at the
I
sand.
don't think you did use your action surge.
Because I try and save my action surge for like bossy like people.
Yes, I don't remember you doing.
But I'm not use that just yet. I'm gonna yeet. Yeah, it's alright. Go for the yeet. Yeet engaged.
Yeet. And against you at disadvantage because it's at the absolute limit of your range for tossing a javelin. Oh, not that it matters because it slams into the hood, leaving a trail of lightning blazing behind, which electrocutes his minions.
Can I re-roll the? Oh, no, sorry, it's 200 weapons. It's a re-roll, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's only melee as well. So the hood takes 21 points of damage. He doesn't even get a chance to save. He's just electrocuted and pierced. And then all these guys. So, is it a dex save? Can you just look at the actual item?
It says DC 13 and dexterity save.
Nice.
So they get extra rage damages as well.
Does rage count on ranged, or is it just melee? What does the actual rage bit say?
I'm sitting in an exam I didn't study for.
If it does, I'll give the hood an extra 2 damage.
So I'm struggling to get my. It's not showing me my.
Okay, so the lightning courses through all the hobgoblins. One of them failed, 2 of them passed. The lightning kind of scourges through the guy who had no face. He falls down, going floop.
Nice. So are they all fucking smashed?
Yeah, they've all been electrocuted somewhat.
Am I able to force a healing potion into Gamov?
That would be a full action.
Can I use my frenzy action to do it?
No, because that only allows you as a bonus action to attack. Not like a full action.
Can we say that the yeet was my frenzy action?
I mean, you should have called that. If you do that, then you won't be able to do anything else. I'll allow you to bend the rules.
Yeah. By using I fucking insert a healing potion into the wrong orifice, and
oh, the wrong orifice. Well, this will change things.
He's awake, so I'm sure he won't let me do that. I pop the lid on a fucking greater healing potion. Okay. If I can pour it into
Yeah,
Prone
since
camel
you're the
state.
one doing the healing if you roll the dice.
4,
you
is
use.
it?
Yeah, 4d4
It's rolled
plus
well. Yay!
Was that 10 plus 4?
So it's heal for 14 as you insert the healing potion as a suppository.
And
So-
then, does that mean I can just finish off my movement?
no, I said I'll allow you to do
Okay.
the potion, but then that's everything for your turn.
No problem.
The DM giveth, the DM taketh away. That brings us to Zavorax.
Okay, well, I'm going to run up to this guy here and with my glaive near this guy.
That's a hit.
Can I re-roll that too, please?
You sure can. Worth it. He's looking a bit rough.
Well, I'll try and penetrate him again. My glaive.
You try, but he's onto you and he just parries the glaive casually and just laughs in your face.
That motherfucking bitch. Okay, that'll be my turn then.
Okay. The slightly angrier looking hobgoblin saunters over to you. And he's going to bring out his longsword. He's going to try and hit you with a flurry of blows. He's going to try and slash you 3 times. The first one he manages to get well and truly under your guard, doing a critical hit, but the other 2 just bounce off the armour. And then as he slices you deep, just the fact he's bolstered by his buddy right next to him, he does an extra 13 points of damage on top of the 12 points of damage he already did. Luckily, your constitution save is really high, so that's just what you need. You lucky son of a beast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you'd got 1 less, you would have failed that. Oh well.
Nice.
That brings us to Gamolf, who's once again having a bit of a nap.
Can't kill me, I'm alive. Now I run 15 feet over here, where Wolfie comes over here with his little movement. Right, you son of a bitch green fucker, how far away are you now? Bingo.
Bingo,
So-
bango.
Mango bongo.
I am now going to cast Hunter's Mark on the green fucker.
Green
Who
fucker
is
is
finally
now
in-
marked.
Yeah, which means as long as I don't lose my concentration, I can have advantage on finding him for the next hour,
Indeed,
in case he
indeed.
wanted to go disappearing or anything.
Who would do
Sounds
such a
useful.
thing like that?
And then I'm going to shoot him with the longbow twice.
Yeah, they both hit. The second one seems to manage to find a very vital part of him.
Nice. And then I'll roll 3d6, so the 2 for the crit and then 1 for the normal Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Because you don't get your no
Yes,
sneaky
no,
sneak
not.
here.
He's not surprised, and I'm not sneaking up on him.
He's not engaged, but still doing good work. He's punctured now by quite a few arrows. He's still looking relatively healthy. He's looking more vexed than anything.
Oh.
Is Wolfie gonna do some kind of?
I use my bonus action on the Hunter's Mark, so he can only move.
Yep. Is he alright where he is? Just
Yeah,
slightly out of
I
range?
moved him
Yep.
to there.
Ah,
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
if you
all
wanted him in combat or just slightly out. He was slightly.
Oh no,
out, that was all.
he's just in combat with the guy in front of him.
Okie dokie, which brings us to the Hood, who looks down at the arrows peppering him and he goes, good shots, but it's not one of these, is it? And fires 2 arrows at you, which both hit, with one of them being a crit.
No way.
Hey, EM's got loaded dice.
He's rolling well, Jesus. Doing 15, 26, 27, 28, 37 points of damage. Knocking you unconscious once again.
Any danger, you fucking useless fuckers going in and taking some attention off him? Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
you guys ran ahead of the fucking barbarian. This ain't my fault.
I didn't run ahead of the barbarian. I've been on the floor
I'm-
for the last 3 turns.
I'm already taking up 2 of them. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, we just rolled badly on initiative. That's our problem.
Yeah, we did roll very badly.
Yeah, and then you like yeeted as far as you possibly could into the fucking dungeon.
I'm running
Fly, you
from
fools!
protecting the line of sight from Gamma from Green Dude. Guys, me you probably want, or if I'm gonna kill you, keep Gamma off out of it, and then flipping do again. The last last healing. Oh, Gamma.
You
Please.
can roll your damage as well for your spirit guys.
Of course.
I might as well do it now or for everyone as you run in rather than on their turns to begin with, and then after this it will be on their turns.
Sorry, ignore that. Hold on, I'm looking for this. Did that take it off? Okay.
That'll take it off, but I think it was... if you go in your actual spellbook and click on the I on your character sheet, it'll tell you.
Are you after the damage from my spiritual weapon? From my angels.
For your angels, yeah.
Yeah, that's 3d8.
Oh, nice.
Let me triple check that actually.
Yeah, it is 3d8, I've just checked.
3d8.
Nice.
Okay.
How do I get that whole roll the one thing?
You gotta be a fat lizard.
As you walk in, your spirit angels are darting around. They seem to catch a figure who's not been spotted as of yet.
Oh!
Do I see the person? Do I see? Okay.
You do now, as
Oh.
he's been twatted by the angels.
Damn, man. You're really good. Alright. Guys, there's someone that just popped up. I don't know what he is, and he's just been hitting my angels. Gamma, I'm gonna salute you.
He does look quite familiar, almost like the twin brother of the guy you fought at the caravan.
Invisible Dick.
Yeah, the invisible dick who exploded.
The one who killed Strasna.
Yeah, the guy who did some serious harm. He looks like one of the Tark's lieutenants.
Well,
And yeah, that's me done. That's me done.
Okay.
That's me done.
Brings us to Strasna.
cool. I'm gonna move the skeleton up. 30. Well, can I fit in between Soborax and Warhol?
No, 'cause technically the zombie is the same size, so he should be that big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a medium creature, so he should be the same size as
Right.
everyone else.
Creature. That's correct. So he'll just go there.
It could fit between, if you had enough movement between Wolfie and Wonders, there's enough gap to slide through there.
I don't think he had enough movement because that's another like 5 feet. I don't know that. That's fine. So I'm gonna use my belt again. I'm gonna target the visibly guy. Gonna go past arrow. But I'm not screwing up his eyelid.
Blue guy, yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then he needs to do a
Next turn he takes extra damage and he doesn't need to do anything. At the end of his turn he takes another 2d4.
on a hit attack, yes. For the start of
Vorax, did I put your health up when Wonder's spell went off? I
think you
I
did.
thought I did, but some of the guys aren't too sure.
I think I was pretty low. I think I was on like 21 before.
Okie
Yeah,
I
that makes
I
sense.
didn't realise you were that low. That's why I was asking.
dokie.
So the spell wasn't
Pretty low.
low.
Which brings us to this guy who's going to try and slice the Vorax with his giant great sword, swinging it around, unable to penetrate the armour, and just bouncing off him. Which brings us to Mastiff, who's frenzying like a motherfucker.
I guess there's space between Wonders and
Wolfie, yeah,
Doggo.
there's enough space to slide in there.
so I want to kind of slide into this guy's DMs here. How big is this? This guy's like up above me.
Yep,
How high up is he?
he's 5 feet.
Right. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna twat this guy below me.
Okay.
With a classic twatting.
I'm Son.
Samson tap.
That's a miss.
So another
Bounces
tippy
off
tap.
his heavy armour. Once again, Samson's just getting parried. The hobgoblin general just laughing in your face.
And
As
then
you
my-
strode up all cocksure and confident, and you haven't touched him as yet.
And then my extra attack.
However, that one does hit.
Take it. Pow!
Oh, 20 points of damage. He's no longer laughing.
+2.
He felt that. Yep, he is not laughing no more.
Good. Suck it.
Brings us to Zavorax.
Okay. I'm going to use my Dragon Fear ability. I've been in the fight for a little while. I'm just going to start just roaring as loud as I can to scare these guys.
So... wisdom save. What's your DC at?
D is 15.
Okay. So the sneaky boy saved with an 18.
Oh damn!
The hobgoblin general failed, and the other hobgoblin guy, he also fails. And his general run, he's off too as well.
They can't. So they're both. Their speed is reduced to 0 as well.
Yeah, they can't move, and yeah, they are frightened.
Or they have disadvantage.
Yeah, when they attack you. If they attack anyone else, they're fine.
No, I think it's on everyone.
Well, just unless it's a different kind of frightened.
A fighting creature has disadvantage.
Is this frightened?
Oh, the
on
source
you?
of its fear is within line of sight. So if it can see me, then it's frightened.
Oh yeah, that's with
Disadvantage?
everyone then, yeah. Yep, I just thought it was against you, but no, it is everyone.
Yeah. Then that is my turn.
Okie dokie. So it brings us to this guy who... He's not loving life at the minute. He's a bit scared, he doesn't really know what he's doing. So he's just going to wail 3 times on Mastiff.
Disadvantage, please.
First one was a disadvantage, was a 19, which is a hit. Second one was a 14, and the second one was a third one was a 21. So he scores 2 hits, doing a grand total of 22 points of slashing damage, rounded down to 11.
And I'm frenzying, bitch.
Which brings us to the unconscious. Oh, he's not unconscious anymore. He's ready to get erect again.
I become erect again.
Craft yourself, man.
And then I'm gonna
Arrows
come
out.
kind of down here a little bit. Then I am going to go into my spell book and hoping that I don't disappear again. I'm gonna cast Spike Growth with one of my level 2s, which is a 20-foot radius circle.
Okay.
And I'm gonna plop
cast
it.
That your hunter's mark disappears.
I had already gone because I was unconscious. It's
This is
concentration. Yeah. Don't worry, I've thought of everything. So I'm trying to get it so it just gets the hood, and it also gets the what I think is the only way out of this cave. So kind of over here.
That's still a little bit too big, but that's alright. Yeah, so that's blocking the bit off up north, and it's getting the hood.
Cool. So that then does that, whatever it does to people when they're in it, they get 2d4 piercing for every 5 feet they travel.
Okay. The deck save, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Any creature that can't see
just-
the area at the time as well, and has perception for finding it. 2d4.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's a save to it. I think
No,
they
it
just take
It just
2d4.
takes it. Well, that's when he moves. Then he won't. Nothing will happen when it's cast on him because he hasn't moved as yet.
Yeah, and he knows it's there, so he
Yeah,
can't
'cause
avoid it.
He saw it. Yeah.
And then with my bonus action, I can't do this from the spell book. I want to cast Hunter's Mark, but at level 2, which doesn't change it. It just I haven't got any level 1s left.
Okay.
Will that stop the spikes?
That
being
will.
there?
Why? They're both concentration.
They're both concentration. Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
I'm
Scratch
presuming you
that
don't
then.
want to do that.
Nope. I'm concentrating on the spikes. So instead, I'll get bonusy action. Wolfie's going to come and have a chomp on this Hobgoblin's nutsack.
Okie dokie.
He hopes. No, he probably
does
doesn't.
not. He can't get past the armored loincloth. Which brings us to the hood. So every 5 feet he takes damage. So he's going to skedaddle out the back. If you can roll 4d4, would have suffered damage twice. Takes 11 points of damage. His movement is going to skirt around here. And seeing Mastiff, big angry barbarian, is going to put 2 arrows into him. The first one hits, the second one misses. And for 7 points. It's 2 points of lightning and 14 piercing, so that'll be 9 in total.
Tis but a scratch.
So Strez, if you roll your 2d4 now for the assassin.
It's at the end.
Oh, the end of his turn.
Roll my 3d8 for the first begin.
Well, I did it when you moved up, so he'd only actually do it now. On his next turn, he'll get it.
Sure.
Just like on the hobgoblins' next turn, they'll have to do it again. So this guy is pretty useless because he can't do no sneaking. So he's going to just try and jump down the cliff. Yeah, he manages that with a nice little backflip.
You son of a bitch, taking my move.
Gonna try and stick it in Mastiff.
Oh,
Ew.
The first hit strikes him hard against the abdomen with his short sword. However, the second blow goes awry. Hitting him for 20 points of poison damage and 9 points of piercing. Seeing as he's also in combat with his buddy, he does 3d6 sneak attack damage as well. For 16 points of damage.
Roll.
Which brings us to Wonders.
Was that the end of his turn, Mo?
No,
That
Mo's
was
got
his turn, so
special
do
roll
your
today.
2d4. Takes 5 points of acid damage. Jesus, he put it right in Mastiff.
I just took a fucking beating then.
Alright, so I'm thinking about
Whoa, what's going on at the top of the screen?
that was me. That was me seeing if a 15-foot cone would hit as many people. I'm thinking about blowing this one.
You're gonna kill everyone.
It's a 30-foot cone. Is that in diameter? And it says 600 feet away.
If
That
that horn, it does. So if it's 30 across and 30 deep, that it does it. So you need to make that cone's like double. Well, not double in size, but 'cause this map's got a different measurement. So yeah, it's almost double. 'Cause that's like 20 by 20. So if it's is it a 30-foot one? You said. So it would.
yeah, it says a 30-foot with a. Let me get it back up.
Nearly
It's a
60.
30-foot cone with 600 feet away. Okay, all right, it's probably 60 feet away. Sorry, be a small typo. So yeah, 30-foot cone which is 60 feet away.
No, it just means it can be heard 600 feet away.
That's the 30-foot cone.
But yeah, it's a 30-foot cone.
It's a loud horn.
Loud ass horn. Okay, sure.
It needs one more across.
And just
More that way. That would be your 30-foot.
that's what it would look like, huh? That would hit my comrades.
That would be pretty big and pretty painful.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm gonna use my flail. I'm gonna go back to the basics. And
Yeah. Fancy
Dude,
flail.
oh, yes, please. That's in.
Yeah, so who are sacred flaming?
No, sorry, flail. Flail. I'm gonna.
Oh,
hit
you
with
flail,
flail.
the Hydra flail, yeah?
Please, I'm gonna go for the dude nearest. That dude nearest is a Vorax. Reach him. Okay.
Well, you need to be like touching a square to hit someone. You can only hit 5 feet
Yeah,
with your.
don't worry about those guys. Hit the Sin dude.
Some dude, yeah. Okay, sure. Scooch up a little bit. In fact, no, I'll scooch in front of.
Oh, well, there's room to scooch up above Mastiff if you want to hit the assassin.
Please, and then I use my flail. Yeah, I can't flip it. No.
Sadly,
All of that.
you're still not familiar with the flail. It's a swing and a miss.
Should have done a what's it called? Bless.
That is option. Lucky with the roll.
Yeah, and that's it. I'm done for now. I'm gonna hold on to my last level 4 spell. Only got one level 1 spell.
Okay, that brings us to Shrazna at the back of the cave.
Yeah. Is there any way of getting this zombie in? I know he's medium, I suppose, but is there any way in between?
You could probably just get him in between Zavorax and Wolfie. I'd say there's just about enough room to slide in there. There's certainly no way through the combat line.
That's fine. So I'll go there then, and then I'll slam the bottom one.
I'm the bottom guy. That's a miss.
Yes. So I move myself up, and I'm gonna go. Albert, go toll the dead. Go toll the dead. No, this this guy.
The assassin guy.
No, not the assassin guy, because it's necrotic damage, and then he might be.
Then again, he might not.
I don't know. I don't
Go
know.
for
There's only,
the
there's only
assassin
one way to find out.
Just do it. Don't marry it too much. Just fucking do it, dude.
Right, that's it. So I'll do it on that die then. So he needs to make a wisdom save.
And he rolled a 16. I believe your DC is 18. So, yep. Toll the Dead takes effect. Oh, 18 points of necrotic damage, smashing the assassin as he hears a weird bell in the background going ding, ding, ding.
The weird bell.
That's
That's
a
it.
weird bell.
So this guy is going to do his save against his weird ghosts that are attacking him. He failed. So if you want to roll your ghosty damage. Good old angels.
Oh man, they're so good.
As the weird angels and spirits fly in and out of the hobgoblin, they just absolutely eviscerate him from inside as he falls down hard on his knees and goes bloop.
Yeah, suck the
one.
dick.
Nice.
That's his turn. He died. That brings us to Mastiff.
Well, Master's not happy that he just got the fucking shit stabbed out of him by this stealthy boy. So
It would have been a lot worse if Wonders hadn't got there with his angels and discovered him. He was just about to pounce.
So, in response to that, I'm going to pop. All of these attacks are going to be savage attacks.
They're all reckless.
I'm going to pop, the reckless attacks, and then pop action surge as well. So that's going to be.
Well, we'll just start off with the 3, and then you can decide what to do after your first 3 attacks.
Okay. Okay, so.
Because he's looking half dead. He's, you know,
Oh, is he? Looks
he's
bad, is he?
blooded, yeah.
Because the fact that his damage didn't get halved is concerning.
If you had the that belt that you give away,
Yeah.
if you had the belt, then you would have taken half damage because that reduces poison damage you take if you have the belt.
Oh, I got that.
Right,
Got
so
that, haven't I?
double attack. Did it? I clicked it twice.
Yeah, that's a hit as you smash Samson into the assassin's chest.
Oh man.
That's part 1.
17 points of damage. He's still going, but he's looking worse for wear. Definitely worse for wear.
Double.
Hey, Kevin.
Either of them get him?
No, he just does a little backflip and just goes just over your blade as it just takes some of his hair off. The third attack does catch him right in the knackers as he's trying to land.
Reroll the d4, please.
6.
Oh, the d4, d6. Yeah, d6.
D6.
Sorry. Roll the d6. Pow!
Oh, nice.
As you catch him hard with Samson in the knackers, the blade just keeps on going up through his pelvis, just severing deep and hard into his organs, and he falls lifeless on the floor, going bloop.
How is this guy to my left looking?
He's looking sexy, but a bit damaged.
Yeah, I'll pop action surge and
Okay.
and say hello to him. So that means I get 2 attacks, isn't it?
No, you get 3 because it gives you a bonus as well.
I get the bonus from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. So again, continuing my recklessness.
It'd have to be reckless because you use reckless on your first set. So, but a miss.
And with the 25, I get him.
So that's a hit, yeah.
I was gonna say.
I've read it as 215s for some reason.
I'll re-roll the whole thing because it was 1 on both.
Yeah, and if you can also roll a d4 while you're re-rolling that, please. Sorry, a d8.
A d8.
Yeah, a d8 while you're doing that.
Reroll.
2. Oh, 2 might not be good. So let me consult the scrolls. So he smashed him good. The next attack roll is at disadvantage.
Shit.
So it's just instead of getting, because you've got your last attack, haven't you? Oh, you've got 2 more.
I've got 2 left. So
Yeah, so your next one will just be a flat roll. You don't get advantage on this one, but you'll get advantage on your last one.
Cheers, chat.
So yeah,
Damn.
this strike misses.
And
Feel like
cheers,
you've been interfered.
chat. And I'll take the 23.
That's damages.
That 17 plus 5 plus 2 one got noticed, didn't it? Because that was fucking massive.
Yeah, he's looking pretty fucked now. He's on his last legs.
Cool. I'll take that action, that was good.
Which brings us to Zavorax.
I'll finish this guy off then.
Charge!
That's definitely a hit.
I'll re-roll that 2, please.
After seeing him just
Yes, a 2.
after seeing him just taking a beating from Massive and Samson's mighty axe, you bring your glaive down hard against his neck that he left exposed, foolish, been scared of you, making a massive sweep upwards, just slicing his face off in half, and you see his brain everywhere. He falls down to his knees hard and goes, boop.
Nice. Okay. Get after this hood then. I'm gonna use my movement. Would I be able to make my movement and throw a javelin for my second attack?
Usually you need to equip the weapon, but I'd say, it's a javelin, so you'd have it ready just to off your back. Whereas, we're like with Gamulf, he'd have to carefully put his crossbow away and then get his longbow out.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I appreciate that. So that's about 30 feet, just on the edge of those thorns. Also, javelin. I don't really do that, so I don't. Yeah. Really used to that.
He laughs at you as the javelin just
Something
sails
about-
about 10 feet above his head. Which was not the best effort.
Ooh.
Is that you done then, pal?
In fact, I might use my bonus action.
Yep.
Actually, no, I won't.
Nope.
That.
Okay, that brings us to Gamulf, who's getting out archered.
Yep. I'm not happy about it, so I am gonna get Wolfie to. So just check how far he can go. Wolfie's gonna come up and stand next to Zavorax, and then I'm going to move myself kind of here, but also kind of using Mastiff as a bit of a meaty shield. And then I'm going to shoot longbow times 2. With the first one, I've got one of my silver-tipped arrows just to see if it does anything. So the first shot's got a silver-tipped arrow in.
Okay.
Ooh.
They both strike home.
Cool. Does the silver tip do anything additional?
It doesn't seem to have any magical effect on him, however, it was quite heavily serrated and barbed, but it does an extra 2 piercing damage as it slices deep into the flesh. You can pretty confidently say he's not a werewolf or anything like that.
He's a normal dude, so
Yeah.
yeah just my hunter's mark on both of those then, because still no sneaky
He
sneak.
doesn't have your hunter's mark on him
Oh, shitting balls.
because
No, of course I don't.
of your spiky spikes.
Yeah, I've got nothing to do with my. Okay. With let me see how much. Yeah, cool. That's me done then.
Okay. So the Hood is looking a bit perturbed that his allies have been slain. He's left alone in his cove. He steals his gaze, knocks his longbow, and fires 1 arrow at Gamulf and 1 arrow at Mastiff.
Bitch. I'm kind of behind Mastiff, maybe.
Yeah, that helps. The arrow that was aiming for your eye just ricochets off Mastiff's axe as he's swinging it around, getting ready in his frenzy rage. However, the second arrow that hit Mastiff in the leg does 8 points of damage.
Oh, now he does rubbish damage.
I know, tell me about it. Ooh.
Lay me out for like 40 points every turn.
He was critting you every turn, though, in fairness.
Son of a bitch.
Brings us to Wonders.
Wonders are like, give me a sponge bath or something.
You do have your ability Wonders that you can use once per long rest. That will heal everyone within 30 feet to be up to half of their maximum hit points.
Wing, wing.
Nudge, nudge.
Just as an idea, or you can charge in and whack him with your flail.
Muted.
He could well be, because I can see.
Muted.
Definitely. Thing his
Right.
lips.
Maybe he's miming.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's going to turn into a mime on us.
See him furiously trying to do his own tech support.
No
He's
tech
muted.
support here.
Do you want to skip his go and go to me?
No, because I need heals.
Yeah, but like I'm right next to him.
Massive, it's not all about your heals.
It is. I could die. Look at me.
Yeah, but you
Who's
might
going
not
to kill
die.
you? Straz?
Uh,
Yeah, because I don't want to turn into one of Straz's fucking toys. Look, there's the fucking Captain of the Guard we saw the other day. He's a fucking zombie now. He's got like no limits.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
I don't know, I think he looks like him. Doesn't he? Well, actually, we've never met the head man.
Never
of the
met
Guard,
him.
have we? No,
You
true.
Gamolf has.
Gamolf met him. Okay, so it looks like even though he's muted, he's deployed his reserve
he knows
life.
what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing, this guy.
Oh, sorry.
He's
been
muted, but he's doing the work.
Did you do a whole monologue?
No, I didn't. You didn't miss much. Me just umming and ahhing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just now I'm level 7, so it's 35 points, and plus my 2. Can I be cheeky and say plus my 2?
Well, you can only up to half of their hit point max.
Now,
so it's healed.
I liked that version of that spell, right? If I read it right, it is I've got 35 points. I have to divide that across everyone. However, I'm not going to fight you, the one that you said.
You are meant to, yeah, but I'll just say, due to your expert temple thinks I've always read and ruled that wrong, so I don't want to be switching and changing on my poor reading skills now. So, yep, that's just the way it works now.
Okay, superb. So everyone gets half.
Guy DM.
They're going to say that's how it's worked this entire campaign, so I'm not changing it now, goddammit.
Alright, so everyone gets half hit points then.
Everyone within 30 feet of you, yeah.
Yeah, cool. And then I
That's your action, so you've still got your movement and your
yeah,
bonus.
I stand here. Yeah, move up a bit.
Okay. That brings us to Strasna at the back of the cave.
Back of the cave. I'm going to move up 30 feet. There. This isn't the same Albe's cave, is it, Mo? It's just a template.
It's exceedingly similar.
It's just not the exact one.
Well, you're getting into the exact one now. The bit you're stood in is a bit I've photoshopped.
Right.
But
You can't tell, mate. It all lines up so well.
But you.
Puzzles.
Hey, I've not claimed to be good at Photoshop.
No. That's so. I'll go into skeleton blobs. Go up there. This. Oh my god. Yes, nice.
Reach.
Which I think is all my spells anyway.
Have we hit the fucking
Yeah.
the hood yet?
Yeah,
You
Gamov did it a few times.
You hit him with a javelin.
yeah, you
Yeah.
yeeted him. Yeah.
He was yacht upon.
He's
Um,
he's looking half yacht at the moment.
Now what? Someone like throw a bag of dicks at him or something. Acid arrow.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Tower. The one.
A 1.
Oh, so go for it. So yes.
So you'll need to remember, it does 3d4 next at the end of his next turn because you casted it at a higher level.
Yes.
Is that your turn then?
His turn.
Nice. That brings us to the raging barbarian himself.
So Mastiff's gonna run around the outside of the blue circle, so take like that kind of route.
I thought it was going to run through it.
No, he's seen it. He's well aware of what's going on, and so he's gonna like boop, boop, boop,
And don't forget about the power of the Q.
and then boop. Oh yeah, I could have just queued it all the way
Yeah,
around.
you could have just queued it.
So that's used up because that was 68 feet, so it's more than my.
That's used your
normal
movement
40.
and your full action, so you do have your bonus action left.
So my bonus action. Okay, so now I'm just going to just give him a cheeky old. Actually, I'm going to grapple him. Can I use my bonus for that, or?
It's an action to grapple him.
Oh, is it? Okay, so it's just so I can just do a good old Samson.
Yeah, you can still do it recklessly if you want.
No, it's just a classic Samson.
Okay, he does a matrix dodge and just sails underneath the classic Samson attack.
He's the greater than 17.
Which brings us to Zavorax, the mighty dragonborn, who's just returning into his seat in time. You're up, Zavorax.
You muted, everybody.
Muted. I was muted. I am a little bit torn. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast spell on him. Put a spell on him. I'm gonna try and cast Hold Person.
Hold person. Okay, so your extra armor disappears. Going bloop.
Yep.
And he needs to do a
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom save. He rolls a mighty 15.
Oh, my spell save is 15.
So that means he failed, I think.
I thought it was meted to beat it.
Yeah, I think he beat it.
Oh, you beat it then. Happy days. No holding
Damn
here.
it. Okay.
Well, if he tries to leave, I get to fucking dink him unless he's got disengage.
I've got. That's
He's roguey, he'll have disengage.
got 20 feet there, and I'm going to move to about there. Save out.
Okay.
So I think I'm just about in range of him. So
Yeah. Next
technically,
turn
he's engaged with me as well.
Yep. Next turn you'll be able to glaive him.
Glaven.
You got anything bonusy you want to achieve?
No, do not, unfortunately.
Okay. That brings us to Gamulf, who's been up and down more than a bride's nighty this evening.
Oh.
Hooray. Hooray.
I had to get the whiskey.
I was just meaning you've been unconscious, like, and keep standing up again. And you know, when you've been standing back up, saying you've been erect.
Well, now I started my turn erect for the first time in some while. So I am going to come forwards using my meat shield friend I'm going to send Wolfie his little movement around here. I am going to... You know what? I am going to use my spellbook and cast Hunter's Mark at level 2, which will blip out my thing, but I just don't care. I'm going to have to do it from my spell sheet because you won't let me choose what level to cast it at.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll get rid of my last level 2. So that was at level 2, but
Like I say, it doesn't do anything different, but it still allows
no,
you to
not
cast
until I
it.
cast it at level 3, and then it just lasts longer. So he's now Hunter's Marked,
He sure is.
and then I'm going to pop off a couple of long bows at the son of a bitch.
The first one strikes him in the shoulder, but he does manage to dodge out of the way of the second shot.
Son of a bitch. Is Mastiff in fighting with him now?
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Delight. Then Sneaky Sneak and Hunter's Mark on that one then.
Deedy doody. And every little helps.
Well, I mean, don't insult my rolls like that.
It was a lowly 3.
Hey, fuck you.
Okay, so that brings us to the hood. You see him muttering under his breath. He waves his arms around and then he disappears in a cloud of purple smoke, reappearing behind Wonders.
God damn it.
Little fucker.
Don't worry, guys. I tracked him. He's over here now.
He's then going to take a swipe at Wonders, getting a critical hit.
Oh.
How many times has this guy crit?
He's awesome. I love him.
Yeah, he's smashing.
I want to keep him forever.
We didn't we didn't get to rest. We came in if half fucked.
Oh, well, maybe we will keep him forever once Strasna has his way with him.
Is he humanoid?
He is, yeah. As far as you've seen, he's human.
Oh, but we got to take his head.
He's just smash Wonders for
Yeah, but-
23 points of damage. It's his turn.
Really high.
And then can my angels respond? Hopefully,
he's-
click him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this will be the how many turns? Yeah, you've still got a few more turns of angels.
Yeah, fuck him up.
7 damage mode.
7 angels and spit.
Yeah, look at that.
On the poison as well, is that?
It was.
Oh man, those angels, man,
Angels.
might be MVP of this fight.
Give him some
Yeah.
fucking
Hell yeah.
religion.
That's the only thing I've got attack-wise.
So,
Turn around.
As
Flail
he
him.
takes damage from the angels, he falls down hard on the ground, barely conscious. He's down. He's not
Dead.
posing any threat whatsoever. You just feel like he's going to do an evil villain monologue.
Quickly, let's listen to it, Wonders.
Flail him.
Can Mastiff move over like he's like, oh, fucking
You
want to listen to all
can
this?
do what you want now because combat's done.
Okay, shit,
He's,
Mike.
he's like barely conscious. Wonders
I've
angels
got-
have taken him out.
Mastiff
I've-
starts having a short rest because he's like on one knee. Or
Yeah, you can have a quick rest while he does his monologue. That is
Okay.
fine and dandy.
What is in the monologue? Can I identify the sword?
Yeah, it'll probably take about 10 minutes to regale the tale he's got, so you can be identifying the sword that Captain Wolfcove's got.
I'm short resting.
I call over Straz to tie up the dude, please.
Oh
The way
yeah,
you-
a multipass,
Multipass
etc.
him up.
Okay. Yeah, you can just tie him up. He's like barely hanging on to consciousness.
I'll also hand the fist brand over to Wonders and be like,
I take it.
do what you need to.
Thanks, bro.
You feel if you brand him now, he'll probably die.
Yeah, save it for the,
No,
save it
just
for
in
the finale.
readiness. Just in readiness.
We can
Take
make
his
names
bow
of
and
throwing
arrow.
it. And, like,
Take
put it in his throat.
So,
His bow and arrow and chuck it to Gamel.
as you walk over with the brand, just like waving at him, he's like coughing up blood. He's like, "Ah, I remember you now. You were just a pup when I last saw you. You were so small. Do you remember me, boy?"
It's coming back to me. Like, came in and you just senselessly killed my mum, and everyone was too scared to meet you. I've started this quest. In my pals here, so please, we've got you on this in this situation all tied up. Now who's sorry? Then I take the brand. Is there anything else you wanna say to your god before I brand you with the fist?
He's like, "Well, that fateful night, everyone was meant to be out at the temple. I snuck in, but just as I was getting away with the loot, that your family heirloom, your family came home. I tried to escape without any bloodshed, but there was no way through. There was no windows, no easy way out. I was young and naive at the time. I had yet to take a life. With the exit blocked, I tried to bull rush your father to get him out of the way, but he picked me up and threw me hard against the wall. As I started sliding down the wall with blood trickling out of the back of my head, I clicked the mechanism on my wrist, dropping 2 daggers into from my forearm into my hand. I threw them hard and fast into your mother's throat. They sunk deep, and she fell over as the poison coursed through her veins. As your father went to aid her, I shoved him hard into the wall, bouncing off his back. It was then I saw you, just a quivering young boy with his 6th finger on one hand, just standing there in awe. I didn't have it in me to kill such a child, so I booked it through the night with my ill-gotten gains. I couldn't stay in town. I had to leave, so I ran and I ended up in scrimmage. That fateful moment turned me into the killer that I am today. It was only from that evening I decided I needed to own the world. I needed to take everything. And as he's saying this, he just keeps coughing up, and there's just blood rolling down his face. He keeps like almost passing out. He's going white. He's like, "You probably don't even know about the heirloom that I took. Good luck finding it." And he just like coughs, and more blood comes out. And he's just about on his last legs. He's said his piece.
I reckon we fucking give him like a fucking just a 1 point of healing, so we can do the whole bring him back thing. Fuck it.
That is not a bad shout.
Let's get full waterboard up in here.
Ask him where, ask him where your heirloom is, Wonders. You know, let's go get this back for you. Let's time up.
Okay,
First, we can't do shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been multi-passed roped, hasn't he?
Discussing this, I'm just gonna sneak up behind
Don't give him too much healing. I've got my lay on hands. I can give him 1 point of HP.
Can I assume he's wearing armor or something, isn't he?
Yeah.
So if I just come up and like, is it like in the back of his armor? I put that rod thing and just click it, so it's like in amongst all the ropes and the body armor and shit. So it's gonna be.
Okay, yep, he's definitely not going anywhere.
And just after you've done that, I just go up to him and just shush him in his ear and say, "Shh, this won't hurt a bit."
1 minute, Straz. 1 minute, Straz. Before we get there.
Go,
1 minute,
The eye you've just taken is full of fear. It's captured the moment of fear as you seductively whispered in his ear and took his eye. It's just captured it forever. The eyeball looks terrified.
Jerome's laughing.
the full eye.
So Wonders is dead serious, looking him in his eye, using all of his insight. After I think Zavorax gave him some health. It's like, look, this can go as long as we want, especially with Straz here. Tell me what you know about the heirloom. It's the only connection that I've got to my folks. Tell me what you know, otherwise I'm not gonna. You're dead. You're more than dead.
It will take hours rather than seconds.
As you're saying that, Wolfie's kind of like coming in growling, slobbering like a motherfucker, jaws wide open, looking fucking really menacing, going after his toes.
He just coughs up some more blood and goes, "Ah, you don't have the stones. Look at you, you're all wet behind the ears." And he like tries to move, but he really can't because he's tied up and pinned by the immovable rod.
Can I just Strapmasters comes up and just ties a tourniquet like around his shin, Just,
Ouch.
Yeah, it's like quite tight to 1k.
Yeah.
And I'm there, but like fucking put Samson away, being all like, "You don't need to see this, buddy." Fucking put him away and pull out my other great axe, and then just be like, "Continue." See the fucking.
Do an intimidation roll, please. With advantage, because you know that's some scary shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, your words seem to have, and your actions have had a serious impact on his psyche. He still doesn't look ready to, spill the beans on everything, but he definitely looks more fearful now than he was.
Right. Let's see what if he gives any answers. Otherwise, I'm taking his foot.
Alright, so I don't know what his health is like. How's he looking, man?
He's looking fucked. He's literally got one.
Yeah,
hit
I gave him 1 HP. So we
Okay.
start with the eye.
You've just got to
Right.
remember though, monsters generally don't go unconscious and things; they just die.
Yeah. Okay.
But since he's an NPC, I'll allow death saves for NPCs.
While everyone's fucking about with him, I'm going to try and steal whatever he's got in his pockets. Bearing in mind, he can't not let me steal what's in his pockets.
He is also tied up with.
He's tied up with rope, so it will be tricky trying to access his stuff.
Just anything that's not sticking out of the ropes. Basically anything that's not metaphorically or literally tied down, I'm having.
Yeah, do it as a disadvantage. It's going to be tricky getting your hands into his pockets. You managed to get about 15 gold out of a boot and another 25 gold hidden in his jerkin. Everywhere else is inaccessible. The rest of his loot you cannot get.
Cool. I'm not even going to look at the god. I'm just going to put it down on the thing behind me. And now his boots come off. Wolfie's going to bite all of his toes off. Just the toes. Just take his toes off.
He screams out in pain and more blood froths out of his mouth. His eyes roll back in his head and he falls unconscious on the floor.
I'm standing over him with my hands on him, just constantly healing him every time he falls unconscious.
Okay, so you give him another
I'll
heal
give him
point.
another point.
His eyes wake up again. He's looking dark. He's like looking fatigued and in a lot of pain. He's like, just end it.
And I'm just going to say, listen, we can do this all day. Tell us what we need to know right now. Answer his questions. And I point to Wonders.
He's like, I was only fucking with him. They're in the box over there. You'll find a nice pair of boots.
So we.
And then
Hold on, just check you believe him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright,
can I
okay.
insight check?
Yeah, sure.
Insight check?
I think everyone should insight that. We're all fucking here listening.
Nice.
He-
Very nice.
He's telling the truth. He's not lying.
Mm.
I get very.
Well, Wonders, how do you want to do this then? I say, Dran, to the forehead.
Yeah.
No,
nice.
don't ruin the head. Don't do anything.
No,
that
we want to give we want to hand it
You
over
can't
to
damage his
Jerry.
features though.
with-
We need it to look like.
Yeah, in the middle of the forehead.
How
He
big's
has
the
the brand right there.
It's quite a
It's
big,
like pretty
quite a
big.
big brand.
It's like that big. It's like that
We
big.
got like a little one. We got like a
I
little.
don't
brand.
think it's like that big.
It's not that big.
It's
It's
on the
not as
forehead.
big. It's as big as a head.
Just before you kill him,
Oh.
there was something missing off the map. I've only just realised it was missing.
Oh God, what is it?
It's
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 a cherry
just-
chest.
Just to the
The
south.
dragon.
Just literally to a little bit to the south.
Yeah, by the
of
way,
you.
there's another Hydra.
There's a giant ornate-looking casket.
Alright,
Seems
what's in the
to
fucking
spark-
casket?
Spark with magical energy.
Oh, let's deal with him first. How do you want to? Okay,
We might need to
So
open
I
it
heat
though.
up the
Might
brand. Literally rip his armor open and pierce him on the left side of his chest, like literally on his heart.
It cries out in pain and passes out once again.
Bring him back.
Bring him back.
Bring him
Wonders,
back.
do you
Let's
wanna
ask him
do
how
it
to get
again?
in that let's ask him how we get him. How we get in this cage.
I think that was the death.
That was the one. Fine.
No, he's not dead. He's just
Is it
unconscious.
Yeah, bring
You
him back.
wanna do
Ask
it
him about
again,
his
Wonders?
fucking.
It hasn't said bloop yet.
Yeah, look at the fucking
Yeah,
chest.
he hasn't been blooped.
I'll give him
There's
another
gonna be some
point of health.
bullshittery about that chest, isn't there?
I'll give him another point of health.
Okay.
While the lads are sorting with this guy, I walk away seeing if what's in the chest, see if it's actually true, and if it's unlocked.
It might be a trap.
It's
It
not
might be
that.
trap. Don't touch it.
You
Just
can
hit
touch
it
it
with
if
a
you want.
fucking
I learnt my mistake from that, Straz.
So can we investigate it, arcane it, fucking?
Well, what are we doing? What are we doing with this guy? We just put him back up again.
I'm gonna take his foot off in a minute. I'm just
How do
waiting
we
until
get- How do we get in that fucking box over there, mate?
He's like, well, that's not the box that the boots are in, but that's another story. He's like, it's not locked. That's the reason
What's
why
gonna
I'm
happen when we
here.
open it?
And
I'm gonna cut your fucking foot off. What's in
Nothing
the
will
box?
happen if you open it. Nothing's in the box as yet.
Nothing's in the box. It's one of those things where he's got to do something and what's in the box appears.
Is it?
Fucking
Wait. So,
Turn
so
off
say-
your
say-
magic.
Did
Show us what's
you
in the
say
box.
it was a? Did you say it was a casket? As in, what a dead body would be in?
It's bigger than a chest, but it's not quite the size of a casket. It's like very ornate and inlaid with. There's lots of runes and gems all over it. It's like glowing slightly
Okay.
purple.
Straz, go and identify that
I will-
while we fucking
I will
deal with this
identify.
guy.
Well,
Have you seen Looper, where that guy, like, bits of him slowly disappear?
yeah, that's cool.
Let's do that to this fucking hooded prick who fucking
How
down
many
me.
lay
a
on
few
hands you
times.
got left for Zorax?
So can it invest
I only got 2 left.
the chest mode?
Well, I can take his foot then.
It's a very
You can be-
ornate chest. You can tell it's magical. The lid's slightly ajar. You can see there's nothing inside.
But I reckon
So
it's
I can investigate that.
It's
I carefully
incredibly
open this
strong
box.
arcane energy emanating from the box. You can't discern exactly what it is, but you can tell it's definitely a very powerful spell. Almost, it's got the signature of transportation magic upon it.
Oh,
I
that's
think you need to
cool.
identify this.
Can I? Yeah, I
Who-
can. Transportation magic means pull to somewhere else, maybe to the ethereal plane.
Or maybe it's bringing someone here. If they're all
Or it's-
here,
Or it's for moving loot and shit. You put loot in it and he just goes to his fence or something.
What I'll do then, I'll use my mage hand.
maybe something's been sent to him, or he sent something away.
I'm gonna take my mage hand, dip it in.
Nothing happens.
Can I take it
Open
out?
the box.
Nothing happens.
Wait, but the mage hand can't activate anything magical, can it?
No,
Can
it
I-
can't.
Can I throw a gold piece in?
Yep. The
So
gold piece
I'll
lands
throw-
inside it. It's still there, still visible.
Guys,
Can
can we let's deal with this guy, and then Straz can be identifying
Yeah.
it. While
What
How
we
do you activate the
Yeah.
chest?
Yeah, how do you activate the chest, or I'm going to start taking your fucking rest of your foot off?
He's like, there's a key. You put it in the lock, turn it, and the chest will disappear and transport whatever's within to its master. This was
Why have you got the chest?
it was given to me by the guy who hired me for the job.
What job?
To come here, dig in this cave, find a book, some pages out of an old book, stick it in the chest, turn the key, and it would transport to him.
Did you find the book?
We did, yes.
Did you
Where
send
is
it?
it?
Did you send it?
We were just about to send it when you stormed the camp.
And where is that book?
Well, the pages are in my pocket.
I rummage in his
And
book.
who
You'll have to untie him
who-
first.
Tell me,
can we just chop his head off now? Then
tell me
we're
the
done with
person
him.
who hired you?
He gets a blank look and says, I honestly can't remember.
Any symbols come to mind?
He's like, I'm drawing a blank, nothing. He's telling the truth. He
He doesn't
definitely
remember.
can't-
Maybe
he
he's had his mind wiped.
He can't remember at all. Whenever you
Just
you
like
probe about his employer, he seems to get a very blank gaze that comes across his remaining eye.
So he's had his memory has been wiped.
I don't have count.
Right, you got any other information for us that might make us inclined to not feed you to Wolfie from your feet first?
He's like, just end it now, I've had enough of this suffering. I haven't lived a good life, I deserve nothing better.
Wonders, I think you
Wonders.
should end it.
Yeah, from I was literally just looking for my bow and arrow. So from
An arrow?
distance, yeah.
Do you want to bow Samson to chop his head off?
Oh,
Cowboy Samson's a fucking godly dude. He's not gonna fucking.
Yeah. So is
Samson's in my backpack,
This is
being
next
like doing enchantments and shit, being like, "Oh, this is a bit dodgy." Or
While you've been interrogating Wonders has been checking the box, he has found a pristine-looking pair of white, like almost like cross between sandals and boots, like old-school Roman toga, like shoes that the wraps go up the leg. He just casually just turns around over the shoulder, just fires his light crossbow, which pierces the hood in the throat as he slowly falls silent and dies and goes bloop.
cool.
I'm going to use my glaive
Tree.
to chop off his head and attach it to my pack.
Okay, so you've chopped his head off. It is now
In
attached.
fact, I'm gonna toss it to Mastiff and be like, put that in the bag of holding.
and I open the bag and I throw it in.
Investigate this son of a bitch.
Just bear with me. The macros had crashed, so I just need to bring the hood out again and kill him again. Wait, that's not the hood.
Who is that?
That was just a random
Jason
lackey,
Bourne.
but he's called the hood.
Nigel, what are you doing here?
I'll have to add his XP manually then. I'll just make a note. I need to add hood XP because the macro crashed and it didn't work.
12,000.
57,000 million points.
Hood.
Yes.
Not quite that much, but you're not far off.
So
Okay.
can I? Wonder's got everything out of that chest at the top.
In that wooden box, there was just the fancy boots.
I see what the fancy boots are.
Yeah, don't know what they are. You were too young to know of your family's heirloom before it was stolen. And
Can
then
I?
So Wonders, are you Batman?
I don't know. I don't know if sandals are my family heirloom. It's a pretty strange thing to.
You don't know what they are. They might be fucking sick sandals.
Could be Jesus sandals.
I'm gonna
Yeah, they could
identify
be water walking Jesus sandals. That's what
Oh my god.
That'd be badass.
I'm actually
What's into
looking
wine?
for my
Yes,
character that
please.
I've designed for Wonders.
You can turn like you could just turn fish and bread into like a meal for like a whole concert.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to water to wine. People
Just have to borrow your fork, Mastiff.
Yeah, Mastiff. But I was wondering the whole time it's gone. Mastiff's eating about a pound of sand, being like, "This fucking ain't working."
just chewing down on sand.
Gah.
While Straz is identifying, I assume Wonder's boots. I'm looking through the corpse of the hood because he was making no sound. He wasn't leaving no footprints. He was shooting with a sweet bow that always
Let's
critical.
have a little look.
His boots are just normal boots. They
Oh, it's just a fucking.
not giving any. They don't look any special. They're just bog standard leather boots.
Fine, I just wang the boots away.
What about the cloak? Does the cloak look special?
It does not. It just looks like a bog standard cloak that has been sewn together with leaves and little twigs and branches have been inserted. I mean, you could
Gonna
wear
pick-
it. It'd help
I'm
you.
gonna pick it up.
It'd help you be camouflaged in woods, but it really is not fancy at all. It's not exuding
Okay.
any kind of fanciness.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Him, being like,
And, yeah, what else is on his corpse? Bear in mind, there's some papers, hopefully, in his pocket.
You'll need to do an investigation because you were just rolling on his boots and his cloak so far.
I've
Unless
done,
you're-
I've done one.
Okay.
I've done one which is like a general. If there's anything that those guys haven't picked clean.
Okay, he's got 700 gold on him.
Oof.
He's got a fancy hat.
Ooh, fancy. How fancy is that?
Very fancy.
Well, find out.
He's wearing a hat under the hood. What a maniac!
He is
Fucking- they call him two hats.
two hats hood man, you know, why ever not? And also a nice looking bow.
Oh,
Ooh.
we've got some things to investigate here, boys.
And also a
Identify.
very ornate looking key.
That's the key you was talking about. Boys, I got an idea.
And
Give me the
two-
key.
And
Work
two
out who
Guys.
the papers are for. If we think
Guys.
the papers are for a dickhead, I've got this
Yeah.
firebomb I found earlier.
Yeah.
And
we
there's
could
two-
fucking.
two pages.
Speaking of those papers, I thought he had the papers on his person. Keep looking through his pocket.
He's got two pages on him. That are written in a very old dialect. That's only one of your party will recognise.
Hey, any of you fucking reedy boys know what this is?
Yeah, chuck them over it. Let's have a look. Let's have a read.
As Strasner looks over, he instantly recognises the dead language of the Necromantic Guild where the Necronomicon was constructed from. It appears to be some extra pages from his Necronomicon.
Is it printed onto flesh? Are the pages like skin?
They are, yes. They're not
That's gross.
paper.
Knife.
Daz, you're a fucking creepy dude,
That's
man.
weird, man.
Right.
So I've got it. I'm investigating many things. Boot mode. I've investigated the boot.
Identifying.
You have identified the boots. They are, as described, they're like sandals with straps that go up the legs. They basically allow the person to move silently. The player can never have advantage or disadvantage on stealth rolls, no matter what they're doing or wearing. The character is proficient in persuasion and perception checks, if not already so. Allows the user to walk on water and turn water into wine once a day.
Oh my god.
Jesus feet!
They are dubbed the Wonders Family Jesus boots.
Very cool.
That's incredible.
Do they require attunement?
They do not.
What? How come he gets funky non-attunement shit?
What? How do you mean? What do you mean he gets? I think
Well, there is his family heirloom. We can't be like, oh, fucking nice adventure, boys, but fucking the barbarian likes turning everything into wine, so bang him over here. Jesus.
It's nighttime pursuit.
Oh, the thing is that they're incredible, and it's weird to give off my family heirloom. So I look at Gamel, I'm just like, dude, I'm gonna hold on to these until the next journey back. And if you want these, for the sake of the quest, if I'm going to be doing this with you, you may be better on your feet than mine. But
it means he can't have advantage on stealth rolls.
Yeah, he can't have advantage or disadvantage.
I've got some sweet LV boots that I got the other week when you were like sleepy, man. Like,
I say keep them.
You've got to
say
put
these are yours.
family heirloom boots on.
I want to see Wonders run on water in full armor.
I want to see your toes.
Give me them toes, bitch. Give me them toes.
Don't be stimping on the fucking water to wine either.
What's his fucking? What's the hat saying?
Yes, the hat.
As you are having a short rest and identifying things, you can hear you can feel like a pulse building up. As though there's large pressure in the chamber, and you can then suddenly see a lot of portals open up, and
that was cool.
and several figures emerge.
What was that?
Oh no!
Have you been messing with the macros and stuff?
I've been playing, but my emergence thing isn't working very well. They haven't moved yet. Yeah. A load of.
They're all dickheads. I don't want them to emerge.
Oh, it's a lot of.
They're all dickheads.
A load of dickheads have emerged.
A lot of godfathers have showed up.
Yeah.
And I'll just play that again so it looks cool. Guys teleporting, going like anti-bloop, so it's like.
It's like when you come out of the dungeon in Baldur's Gate 2, and all the fucking people are like.
Oh, I haven't made it yet.
I whisper to the guys, like, guys, have no heals. Let's see if we can talk our way out of this.
So you can see the arcane patterns and energy just coursing off these new people that have just teleported in. One mage steps forward, pulling their black hood back, which has like a gold lace trim all the way around it, revealing a very attractive half-elf with full lips and deep blue eyes. Her raven black hair falls around her shoulders. A large necklace settles between the ample form of her bosoms. The pendant appears to be a snake eating itself. She speaks in a honeyed voice. You know why we have come. Hand it over and we shall spare your lives this day. However, if you ever cross the order of Nagash, it will be the last thing you ever do. It's just...
Whoa, back it up a little bit. Kill the weak dickhead.
Mastiff, give her the dick. She wants one of your 3 dicks.
Yeah. Do you want to like elaborate, love? Because we just killed the Hood, who is a known wanted criminal. We are operating for the bounty on his head.
Yeah, like we have been following the source for a few days now. It keeps intermittently blinking off our senses, but it's been in this cave for some time now, but at least about an hour, and we have pinpointed it to be with your party.
You're gonna have to elaborate, love. Just a simple.
Sorry, we don't want trouble, but you're gonna have to.
I wave the head that I was doing, like, look, we just killed the Hood. Look, bounty guy.
She flicks her hand up in the air. Arcane like energy sparks between all her fingers, and the zombie Wilco sword starts glowing.
Straz, what the fuck did you do?
I don't know.
Huh?
Why has your zombie got a fucking fancy glowing sword, and why is this angry bitch here?
I just found it lying around. I don't know what's going on. What, do you want the sword back?
As the flashing from the sword catches her eye, she looks over and you can see a flash of anger and sadness spreads across her face. She looks over at the group and says, "What have you done?
Oh.
It is madness."
Oh,
Hey.
easy, bitch.
I'm
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
very confused.
Straz, you need to. This is between you guys, and I like back up and be like, fucking.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on. Like,
We're fucking working out. Your zombie's pissed her off. Like, Jesus Christ. I got to say hello to the
Why
other
is
guy.
that zombie? Why has the zombie got a
fellas.
sword?
Why is it flashing?
I found the sword in the park.
You found the sword You found a sword like that in the fucking park?
I mean, where
It's
did you find the zombie?
She just holds her hand up. She holds her hand
The
up and
zombie.
goes, "You have set our plans back decades at least." She motions her hand over the party. All of the mages suddenly throw all their hoods back. They start chanting and moving their hands around in distinct pattern. Arcane energy starts to build from the mages, lashing all around the cage, the cave.
Hold up, love. Hold.
As the arcane energy begins to build, the fist become paralysed. They are unable to move or speak as the energy begins to engulf the entire cave.
Oh, damn.
It seems that the energy is reaching a massive pinnacle. They're about to unleash the spell as you can feel your temples throbbing. The air itself seems to be electric, almost catching on fire. Just as the lady at the front puts her hand up, bringing it down, she stops, flicks her wrist, and the spell disappears, been absorbed into her hand. She kneels on the floor and speaks to herself, going, "Yes, my lord, I acted rashly. Instead of killing these insignificant whelps, we could put them to work to atone for their transgressions.
Whoa,
We spent-
with the fist, bitch!
We spent years building up Wilco, getting him into power so we could manipulate the country, and they fucking ruined it all." You can't hear any responses. You can just hear her like kneeling and talking to herself. She goes, "What task would be fitting for this band, my lord?" There's a long while passes. There's no movement in the cave. No one speaks.
This is awkward.
She then stands up and goes, "As you wish, Lord. I will inform them." She bows deeply to nothing that you guys can see, and she then addresses you guys again. You can now move. You feel that you're no longer paralysed.
Straz, you owe me a beer.
She
You owe me
goes,
a fucking beer.
My gracious Lord has spared your lives for now. You have been tasked with collecting a few trinkets and knickknacks for him. He requires some demon's blood, some ash from a slain vampire, and an illithid's maw. You have 1 month to accomplish this and bring everything to this cave. As you know, we can easily track you and appear whenever we wish. We can end your pathetic lives ever. If you fail this task, we shall do so. You shall be ended.
Whoa!
As
If
soon
you
as-
just need
as soon
the
as
sword
she-
from
as-
this zombie,
As soon as she
she'll give you the
finishes,
sword from the zombie.
as soon as she finishes talking, all the mages blink out individually.
Oh damn! You guys are so
What was
leaving-
it?
leaving
Guys,
the cave.
What was it? She said demon's blood, vampire ash.
And Illithid's more.
More is like a claw, right?
No, it's mouth.
Oh, that's their face.
Mouth,
It's
yeah.
the
And the
Zoidberg.
jaws. Yeah, the
Zoidberg.
Zoidberg bit.
Tentacles.
Mastiff walks over to Straz and just like clips him on the back of the head. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Guys,
Where did you get this?
Who did you get this
Zombie?
fucker from?
He was
This
just
is
like,
Sergeant
She
Wilco.
said he was like important and had been put into government or something. Who is he?
I don't know.
Right, can I see
I
if he
found
doesn't, if, I'm gonna roll insight to see if he's
We
lying
found
about.
him
Whoops, that's an issue.
lying around in the park.
Sorry.
I'm not sure.
What have I got to do?
Deception.
So
Well,
Zvorak
he's not actually lying because he doesn't know that it was Sergeant Wilco.
Did?
Can I see this zombie sword, please, with my Arcana plus whatever, please?
Yes, he didn't.
Yeah, the sword, it stopped glowing now the mage's all departed. You can tell it does have a trace spell on it. It appears to be a location like a scrying spell.
fucking
Where did you get this from, Straz?
Draz fucking.
It was in the wood.
Can we
No,
you inspect the sword to see if there's
in-
anything like fucking names on it? Is it like a name badge or something?
Like a school name badge. Yeah.
It just seems like an ordinary sword. It does emanate magic though. It does just appear to have a scrying spell embedded into it.
Can I kind of check to know what a scrying spell actually is? I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it's basically a spell where they can, whoever's cast it on the item can just spend another spell and just look at the item. They can look at the surroundings. It can go about 60 feet away from the item. So they've obviously been keeping tabs on Captain Wilco. They saw what you did to him. And
Guys, we need to lose that. Let's lose that sword.
Yeah,
put
let's
the sword
lose it.
in that fucking magic box over there with a load of that shit the Mastiff found and send it off to whichever prick fucking ordered the hood. 2 birds, 1 stone. By the way, did anyone get the half elf's name? Because she was.
You were far.
I'm sorry, mate. I was fucking looking at her bulbs.
The smell
But
she's
apparently it's
behind
the
is fantastic.
Order of Nargash, but no, she didn't say her name or her lord's
Was it
name.
Nargoth or Nargalath? I don't know.
Nargash.
Oh gosh.
Nargash.
I would gnaw that gash. Oh!
Right, Straz.
Oh my.
If we were to give this flaming thing to your familiar, and then put your familiar in the box, would they yeet it at the nearest thing they see? Can you give that kind of instruction?
Yeah, but we've got the key now. Why don't we just turn the
That's what I mean. You turn the key and it teleports shit. So we're gonna fucking
teleport
Destroy
stuff
the familiar.
into the
yeah, we're gonna give my firebomb to your familiar, put them in the fucking box, close it, turn the key.
right.
Familiar can just go and yeet the bomb at someone.
Familiar's got a
I think these
distance
guys are a lot
hit, doesn't
stronger
it?
than a firebomb.
Yeah, but
Just paralyzed us in one move.
Yeah, but it'll send a message. Oh no, this isn't
It also
to
means
the,
like, if we go back to
this isn't
town
to
and one of the houses
Nargash.
are on fire, we fucking
No,
we know
hold
which
on,
one we
hold on.
firebombed.
It
We
says
just go back to town and look for smoke.
I think we should put the zombie in the box and teleport it out. That way they're not tracking us anymore.
Oh yeah, let's
No.
arm up your zombie with his sword, firebomb, fucking put him in the box.
let's
And then-
let's deal with the zombie
Right.
later because as soon as they know that the zombie's gone, they're just going to come straight back.
I would
Okay,
risk
but
that.
what if we send the sword?
Thing is, they don't care about the zombie.
Just the sword.
They
yeah.
said they said
Fire on the sword.
they don't care about the sword anymore. Oh yeah, they.
Oh, actually,
conspire
were we
with
supposed to keep the sword to stay in
They-
contact with them? Otherwise, they show up and put
No,
things in us.
they didn't say to do that.
You know that's how
they've given us a.
You can feel that's how they've tracked you now, but once seeing your faces, you presume with how powerful of magic they use just to get in the cave, paralyze you, and then just have shit going crazy, you think they'll easily be able to track you down.
Yeah, maybe we just fucking get the
I
Is
can
the
put
sword any good?
in there. It's just
yeah.
a
Let's
sword.
keep the sword. Let's keep the sword until we find out how good it is. Because we might be able to get that tracking thing taken off by fucking one of
Well,
our
well-
mage friends.
It's
Yeah,
just
but
a
they'll
sword.
know that. We'll put the familiar in the thing chest.
With
With
the
the
sword.
firebomb.
Doing that.
So what are you
leave
trying
the
to do?
sword.
You trying to damage them?
Yeah, we want
but-
whoever's. If we can firebomb the other end of this box.
You do only have
Um,
one firebomb.
Leave the firebomb.
Fucking, still
leave the
fucking
firebomb.
firebomb. It's like saying, oh, you've only got one grenade. It'll still fucking ruin your day.
Let's all piss in the box as well, so it would like explode like hot piss.
That's gonna like inhibit. That's not gonna be like a fire retardant. We can't fucking put a firebomb in a box of piss.
in a magical transportation box.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Can we go to the staffing tackle?
Yeah, we got shit to do here. I'm gonna put familiar in there, but it's gonna be a little what do I want? A rat. No, a little spider. I'm gonna put a spider in the box.
Will the spider survive the firebomb?
How's the spider
No,
gonna
it's not.
light
It's
the
not doing a.
firebomb?
It's not doing.
It's
We're
not
not
doing
doing
a
a fireball.
fireball.
He's sending the familiar so he can see everything that's on the other end.
He can't
Is
see.
there no-
If
is
it's
there
more
no
than
mystery?
500 feet away, he can't see what it is.
What if he
Spider
fucking does it?
comes back if I can talk.
Well, it turns the key twice to see if it comes
No,
back.
we have the key on the outside. The key's not on the inside.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the chest will disappear. The hood said the chest
Okay.
disappears when you send it.
Mastiff gives fucking Gamorth a little fucking nod and shows him the fucking thing. Who's got the key in the panda? I think Gamorth's got it, hasn't he?
Wonders, if you can roll a d4, please. The chat's
While everyone's,
making you
while
roll the
everyone's
dice.
chatting,
There they go.
I'm pissing into the box.
no,
I'm rolling two.
fucking. I'm there with getting rid of like fucking Gamorth, right? Fucking, I'm gonna light it. I'm gonna yeet it in, and
You've
then
been
slam
healed
the
for
lid.
7 points
And you
of
just turn the
damage.
fucking keys like real fast.
I call Morphe as well, and Morphe's like cocked his leg, and he's also pissing into the box.
Fucking stop pissing in the box. We're gonna firebomb him, right? You ready?
Yeah. Hold on.
Firebomb them. It's not going to do anything to them.
Fucking Wonders, it's
We
not
don't-
your fucking
we just
moment,
use
alright? Go and play with your new shoes. Alright.
Yeah.
I don't think we investigate
So-
outside. Can I
How does
investigate?
this
Hold
thing
on.
work?
Have we got the key? Did we get the key?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
you've
got the
got
key.
Because you found
Okay.
it.
Light it, put it in. I'll turn the key quick, and then we
No, 'cause I
run.
don't. Does this?
Oh,
Is this thing like on a fuse or
is that?
fucking?
Oh my goodness!
This thing on a fuse or is it on like on impact? It does it, bro.
It's on a fuse.
It's on a fuse.
Right.
Fuck it. Right, you ready?
Light
I'm just
it.
gonna. Alright, light it, and then I'm gonna
In.
throw it in, close it up.
Turn the key, and then run away.
Okay, so as you turn the key and run away, a portal opens up and the chest disappears.
Alright, well,
What the fuck
I guess
is
we'll
this?
find out if it works on fucking Act 2. I hope we can go back to town and then
later-
like one of the fucking places is on fire. And we're like, what?
And sort of running around going, it smells like hot piss.
Can we check the hobgoblins and the
Yeah, let's investigate the rest of the
thief, the assassin dude?
I don't think we looted
Yeah.
the guys that we killed on the beach.
No,
We,
we didn't.
we still need to loot them as well.
Hold on, the guy had a sweet bow. Did anyone have a look at the bow?
I'm trying to kind of go through the admin of this. I've still got the hat to look at. There's the
People are
page.
too busy pissing.
There's a
bombing.
bow.
Fuck the hat, sort the bow.
It's too
No.
late. The wizard hat was already mentioned.
Ah, wizard hat.
This is right.
There you go. It's a fancy hat.
Ooh, very cool. Who's got good Arcana? Because mine is -1, so it's gonna be any good for me.
It's a struggle, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just a mage. It's a wizard spell, not a mage spell. So these are all
Anyone
wizard
can
cantrip.
anyone can use it. Just gives
Yeah.
you access to all wizard cantrips.
Oh, sweet. So you can do any wizard cantrip with it on. That's
Yeah,
pretty
as
sweet.
long as you keep succeeding, you can keep doing it until you fail your Arcana check, and then you need to have a sleep before you can use it again.
Oh, man.
So it's good for a non-magic user, basically. I think. To have.
For anybody who has, I have -1 Arcana, so it's no good for me.
I've got a sweet hat, and with that, I get a giant long beard, and my eyebrows turn ginger.
Okay.
All right, we'll deal with this hat
Sorry,
later.
bro.
You are.
So the next item is the pages. 2 pages, said Mo.
Yep. You feel that you'll need to spend a good sleep, like a good amount of time poring over the pages to get the full benefit of what they're going to do.
Yeah, perfect. I'll deal with them later. And then the bow, I suppose.
The bow is a longbow +1 that does 1d6 poison damage. It's called the Viper's Asp.
Like the ass.
Which is a bit redundant,
Tapered
I know,
asp.
but seeing as they're both asp, not ass.
So,
Oh, okay.
Viper's ass.
Vipers.
Cool. I mean, I would like to take that, unless anyone objects. And
No,
anyone who wants
take it.
a longbow, I've got a longbow +1 that
I
someone
prefer
else
to see the
carry.
whites of the eyes.
I'll,
I'm killing my men.
I'll take that longbow, and what I'll do, I'll use my Necronomicon to raise a skeleton.
Can we check the bodies of these hobgoblins and the assassin before you raise one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, you can raise the hood because you've done him in. He's definitely got no loot.
Yeah,
I chopped off his head.
our head.
It doesn't need a head.
Okay.
So yeah, I will investigate one.
If everyone just rolls investigation, and
Yeah.
depending on what everyone gets, I'll tell you. We'll do the rolls for the guys outside as well, loot wise.
So
Okay.
it's just like for everything and everyone.
So yeah, you're just basically spending a couple of hours just like combing the entire
Is it-
beach and all the caves.
The
and
beach
everything.
combing, yeah.
Yep, from
Shooting
Spaceballs.
raised.
Okay, so altogether you find about 1,000 gold. You find 1 diamond. Do find a box of unexploded firebombs, which do seem to have about 10 in them.
Damn it! We should have put all of those in the fucking magic box.
They were outside in the cove that you found.
So 1,000 gold, 1 diamond, 10 firebombs. So
Assassin,
200
do you have anything on him? No.
potions.
The assassin, did you say?
Yeah, they're like nasty. assassin
Yeah, he
dudes.
had a potion of invisibility on him.
We had that 700 gold we found on him as well.
Oh no,
700
not
Was
the
on-
hood. The
Yeah,
twins.
on the hood.
the assassin
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
Yeah, we're on the same. Me and Mo are on the
Okay,
same.
so in total we're on 1,700 gold.
1 diamond, 10 firebombs.
Yeah, the boots, the
Oh.
bow, the hat.
340 gold each.
340 gold each. I'll take it.
They're doing this up, 340.
Yeah, I'll have the diamond then.
Yeah, you can hold on to that. I don't
You
mind.
can have the diamond.
It's a wizard item.
Then firebombs.
You can have the firebomb
I'll
massive.
have firebombs, fuck you know.
Have
Probably
a
best
couple.
only one of them has them in case I fucking
Oh,
detonate.
no, yeah, spread them out. Give them. They yeah, there's a
I'll
war.
take 2.
Oh yeah.
I'll take 2. 1, 2.
Anyone else taking any?
I don't want
I can't throw that far, and Wolfie's like hissing at you because he knows they're fucking fiery and nasty.
I'll take them.
I've got 8 fire ones. I've got fire resistant potions as well, so I'm gonna fucking do the old chug of fire resistant potion, put a bomb in each hand and just fucking run in.
Is it possible with your fork you could eat one?
Probably could.
They could, yeah.
There'd be a
Would
way.
it like fuck his face up, but then also heal him a little
Like
bit?
super spicy.
I think it turns it into food.
Turns
It does
into
turn
food.
into food, yeah.
So yeah.
Yoshi.
It'd just be spicy.
So it wouldn't be like
Yeah.
that cool, like in a cartoon where it's like, woo.
Like, yeah, Yoshi.
Might be able to burp smoke.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's. There was a boat outside.
Was.
That
Maybe we
was.
stopped that guy with the whole person before he got to it.
Yeah. Why don't we go check out the boat and perhaps sail it back? Because walking is for fucking.
As you
noobs.
exit the cave, you can see the boat sailing away.
Oh, how convenient.
I do is literally run across the run across the sea with my boots.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Fucking wonders, go fucking stop that boat.
Like, over here.
Getting good use out of it already.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So, does it work, Mo?
Sadly, you can't catch it. It's moving more than 60 feet a second.
How convenient.
Mastiff. I think you'll never get a boat.
You could have gone and checked the boat out before you went into the cave, seeing as you made him wait for his parlay.
No, we fucking
there was a
sent
chance.
people out and shit. It was.
Yeah, that were like they weren't even level 1 creatures.
We didn't fucking
they were just
know.
they were to taunt you into the cave, and it worked a treat.
Right,
I
Mastiff's
get
tired.
seasick.
Can we rest before we adventure home? Do we have any? Is there a rush?
Yeah, 'cause we've got another Hydra to kill.
Do we?
Yeah, we can't leave that fucking. Someone may or may not have killed the Hydra's baby, and so the male Hydra now really wants to fucking kill us.
Why don't we go a different way?
Yeah, because Hydra's worth money. We're not leaving a Hydra to kill a load of fucking innocent people, and fuck the Hydra.
I don't care about that.
Did you grow a fucking
completely
conscience?
for the lack of
he's
innocent
not.
death.
He's just trying to fucking virtue signal. He just wants some fucking gold, don't you?
Yeah.
This dude was strong. This dude was bigger than the last Hydra, if I remember.
Yeah. But everyone is now present and fully participating. There's a couple of people just floating by in the last encounter.
Let's have a little float. Yeah, let's have a little. We'll have a little rest. I think we should set up a little.
Yeah.
Let's shoot the shit. Let's turn some of this seawater into wine.
Wait, have we got any horses nearby?
Let's
go back to the horses first. Make sure they're fed and watered and shit. Don't have dead horses.
God.
The horses are fine. Khan's telling Zavorax the horses are fine. They're all just sat there chilling.
They probably want a sandwich if we're about to rest for fucking 8
Well,
hours.
there is that.
If we got the tiny hut, if we got the hut, we don't need to be here. So let's go back to the horses and rest by the horses.
Yeah.
Give them some food, give them some water. We'll sit in the tent and drink some wine, eh, Wonders?
Yeah, I'm looking at this alchemy jug. I don't know. I think I may have missed this one. I'm wondering if is that yours?
Right?
It's a party. No one specifically said they claimed it, so it's just in the party loot.
Oh, I thought I had it. Yeah, we can turn it into anything.
Pretty cool. I have only 2 things.
Wine.
Either 1 gallon of wine.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 gallons of it.
That's a lot of mayonnaise.
That's too much mayonnaise.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that, Mo. What do we need mayonnaise for? Is there something specific later on?
No, that's just
we'll have to find out.
That's just the way the item is. I haven't made that up. That's a D&D item.
That's so weird. Fine.
If I made, I won't put mayo in. I don't like mayo. Ugh.
I use the gallon jug and collect some seawater, please. And that is light.
Well, this alchemy jug couldn't just. Do you have to put stuff in it? No, you just.
No.
You just think what you want on the list, and you get it. In the quantity stated.
Yeah, 4 gallons of beer.
We can make this create beer, and then if we fill up all of our wine water skins, you can turn them all into wine.
Yeah.
You can
wine.
Make it to make poison, acid, beer, honey, mayo, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, or wine.
We're gonna make so much money at the fucking inn with this.
You can use it once per day.
Tons of beer. So we go to the hut and we have a long sleep and get pissed, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, are you still doing your... Wait, it don't matter about your guard, does it? It's for you in the tiny hut.
Tiny hut. Definite safety.
And Khan will keep watch. Khan will keep watch the whole night. And will let me know if anything arrives.
Okay, so the evening goes by uneventful. Everyone gets their spells back. And they heal up nicely.
Oh, Mo, do I get my pages done?
You do. It is giving you the knowledge to do fancy stuff.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Stress, did you turn any of those dead people into zombies and skeletons and stuff?
Because it's a new day, I can do it again.
Ah. You're gonna go for a morning stroll down the beach.
Yeah, so let me double check, Mo. That
Say mince.
Mince and ball.
Damn it, I was gonna try. I was trying to set that for later. My phone was on full volume. Fuck it. Damn it. No, I was gonna get that. I was getting that lined up for the next time Straz took someone's eyes.
Any
That
eyes?
should be in your journal now.
In the Necronomicon.
It's probably not in the right place, but it'll be in your journal somewhere.
My journal very long.
Not as long as
Massive,
mine.
Massive, you picked up the immovable rod, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh fuck it! I gotta go back.
Thanks for remembering.
Oh, going back to the body and pull the immovable rod out of his butthole.
Oh,
I was hoping that was going to be lost to the time and the ether then.
That's close.
Well done.
have you found it, Straz? Or
you found the thing, but I don't know whether is there a paid translation or is that or.
I'll
Do you
be
know what I
adding
mean?
that, but you can have one of them up at once. You
Can I turn this and that is it, or can I do this and?
You can do that and have your other things. As you know, we were discussing the point thing.
Yeah.
It will be more points. I'll update your actual Necronomicon for next time.
We'll figure this out. But so what I'm gonna do is.
But yeah, you can basically turn Wilco into one of them.
And then this out, and I can't put it out.
I must need to hang on. I've given you view permissions. Obviously, I need to give you edit permission as well.
Yeah.
Should be able to pull it out now.
I'll use the pull out method. Cool. So, guys, the page that allowed me to convert Captain to one of the is a white, and it's just a more powerful zombie, basically. Does lots of fun stuff. Lots of.
Very cool.
I'll have to read up later.
Yeah, he does lots of fun shit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So, that, and then I'm gonna all of the rest of the bodies around. I need to get as many eyes as I can.
Yeah, you could probably get about 12, maybe about 15, because you've got a few uses of your eye gouger. You could use that last night
Nice.
and a few today, so I'll say you get about 15. They're mainly hobgoblin eyes.
Yes.
A lot of the human
Nice.
sniper bros got blown
Hmm.
up or smashed the face in on rocks and things.
Yeah. So I've got a white, and I'll turn another one into a skeleton.
Okay, so
Thing.
both yeah, so yeah, you've
Yeah.
used it from yesterday and today, so yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Necronomicon's out of juice for the day.
Cool.
Okay, so you've rested up. You're about ready to leave the cove behind.
Let's head back to Scrimmage then. It was the obvious.
Yeah, via the Hydra though. We're going looking for the Hydra.
That's along the. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know where it is.
So it takes you about 8 hours or so to get roughly where you were under attack by the Hydra. You can still see much devastation in the forest of where it was chasing you. You'll need to try and track your prey.
But I get advantage at that because I'm in the woods.
Steph, how are you looking exhaustion wise?
Is that a nature,
down
by the way,
to
mate?
1.
I've gone down. If I was to quantify, I'd say I have 1 level of exhaustion.
It'd be a survival check to try and
Get a little tired then.
to try and track him.
I was double tired. Yeah. I think I was double tired, wasn't I, at the last one?
You were doubly tired, yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like you've got a rough idea. It's somewhere deeper into the woods to the west. However, you haven't got a solid trail. You think it might take a good amount of time to try and pick its trail up properly, but it is doable.
Guys, it's this way. I can tell it's this way.
Can we save before this?
No.
Yeah, well, I was gonna end the session at about 11.
Yeah, I don't want to
people...
end it, but I mean, like, have a save file here just in case.
Just in
something
case it goes
awry.
wrong. Oh, that kind of save out. No.
A do-over save.
Yeah.
It's not happening in D&D.
There's no quick saves, I'm afraid. But yeah, I was going to
mate.
end the session around now anyway.
Cheers, mate. I've got loads of shedding to get on with as
Yeah,
well.
a few people have said they've got bits and bobs to do. But if you're going after the Hydra, I can set it up for next time that you're straight into a battle with a Hydra again. Bearing in mind this was its bigger, angry partner.
Yeah, and
cleared all the
I've
ants out.
convinced everyone else that it's this way, and not only that, but it's probably quite injured, so they all follow me.
The next level up.
Did anyone want to put the hat on, or because it does require attunement?
That's on, do I?
But it gives you if you use the hat stride, it gives you access to every cantrip available.
Yeah, I'll put it on for now. If anyone else wants it.
I'm fully attuned, and I've got a better hat anyway. And with that, I get really, really long, like Goku yellow hair.
Ah, the old Super Saiyan 3. I love it.
Yep.
I know me Goku.
Yep. Saiyan 3, motherfucker. Oh, and I've got a red tail.
Was my
Super Saiyan 4 as well. Jesus.
Good thing
Going
it's not
for
a
it.
full moon.
Magic Fork's fucking working again now.
Oh yeah, your Magic Forks reset for the day. Make sure all your abilities have reset, like all your class resources. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Are we any closer to another level?
I need to
34,000 is the next one.
do
Yeah, we
a...
need to get to 34. I don't think we are, but maybe killing
Quite a long way off.
might be.
Yeah, we're at like
I do
28,000 now.
kill that because he was worth the same as the hood.
These are the experience points you're just about to upload.
There is there's almost 13,000 XP in the XP pool today.
Nice.
And there you go. So everyone got
wow!
everyone got
Session and we'll be next level.
everyone got 2,540.
Yeah.
Damn!
What? Yeah, one more session. Level 8 time. Very
Maybe
excited
level-
about level 8.
I think level 8 we would have fun with the next Hydra.
When we after the next session, I reckon we'll have enough experience.
Yeah, probably, but we need to fuck the Hydra because we've got to go to punt and see. We've got so much shit to do. We've got to go to punt. We've got to find a fucking vampire. We've got to find an illithid. We've got to find a fucking demon.
Illithid, man.
You still haven't
Can
heard, you still haven't heard
What about
anything
that?
from Keegan either.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd imagine at some point we'll have to deal with the barrel of exploding piss we sent back, an unknown quantity.
Where it's gone.
Wherever that's gone
Nobody
to.
knows.
Oh Jesus.
Why?
Well, I hope you enjoyed getting your revenge on the hood there, Wonders. Yeah,
That was incredible, especially the guys that popped up at the end. That was sick.
Yeah,
That's, just,
man.
that's a new quest line that had to be hurriedly made after the guy got fucking murdered.
yes.
You're welcome.
It
But it's
definitely
cool.
changed. Stresner had no idea about this, by the way.
That's-
He was genuinely confused because I haven't told him any about this new storyline that I just made up.
The thing is, the way Straz slickers around, he probably hid something way back then. Then that's wasn't much room for belief there. Hey, I believe you now.
Bitch.
Yeah, that was a good hustle. Got a few things done. There's more things to do as yet.
Always more things to do.
But got even
Any
extra quests now.
to do. Yeah. Well, we've got a month.
You've got a month.
Awesome.
Or the mages are just going to teleport in and fuck your shit up again.
They
Did you
will-
say?
Yeah,
They
but
say
by then we'll be level 8. And then we'll die just this much slower.
Yeah. Or we've got a month to fill the fist with fuckloads of people and stand in the middle of the our arena under the pub.
Just going
Like when these dickheads show up. fucking rumble.
Just go on a mass training montage, just slaying anything
Yeah,
and everything.
Find some steps and run up and down them and rocky it.
Smash it. Right then,
Nice.
boys. It's been a pleasure. I'm gonna.
That was a nice one.
Yeah, thanks a lot, chums. I'm
Right,
just going to
see you
end
in
the
a bit.
stream and raid someone. So yeah, thanks a lot for coming. It's been a pleasure as always. And
No,
shall catch-
no, ask the stream if anyone's an artist who wants to draw us some character tokens. And if not, well, I'll have a look, see if I can find someone.
Okay, yeah, you heard the request. Anyone who's an artist or knows of any artists, if they want some work, sort us out some character models for in-game, that'd be fantastic. Hit me up and we can get something sorted.
Yeah.
I'll do it
Yeah.
for a quid. I'm not really
No,
going to be stickman.
No.
We stick, man.
Do it for a quid.
So once again, thanks a lot. That was a good session. We'll just see who's online now that Twitch is actually working. I can raid someone. I think we'll hit up Deadhead Draven as he's raided me a few times. He's a good lad. So just bear with me while I do the old raid. Hopefully that'll work. I'm usually not very good at the old raids. It usually goes horrendously wrong. Like, I don't know if that's working. Hey, it seems to be working. Happy days. So once again, thanks for coming. Hopefully we can see you next time. I've got the B team on Wednesday at 3 PM, I believe, GMT. So tune in for some B team action. Thanks a lot, and we'll catch you next time.